Good evening, and welcome to the Day 3 Guys podcast. We are thrilled to have you.
Oh, welcome back to the Day 3 Guys pod. I'm Gabe. To my right is JP. We got Nick and we got Matt. You may be asking yourself, where are the Day 3 guys? They're not in their usual location. We may or may not be having some AC issues, and can neither confirm nor deny. But we're making it work. It's just a gritty pod. That's been the theme of the pod the whole time. And we got NFL to talk about, so we're back.
Yeah, we are back. Pepsi is not a sponsor, but we do have Pepsi. Oh.
We are hoping that the Pepsi sponsorship does come in soon.
We're good.
Yeah, so absolutely gritty pod. We made the audible to the upstairs, and we're gonna continue for episode 10, boys. Episode 10, going over week 6 and week 7 of the NFL, some college football as well. Mr. Irrelevant will be talking his Mr. Irrelevant of the week in this episode again, and of course we'll be crowning our week 6 Day 3 guy of the week. And then we have some exciting week 7 matchups to talk about, as well as a super exciting weekend of college football. Once again, some more firepower with some ranked matchups. And as always, we'll be providing our picks during those with the Who's the Betta segment. And if you hang out to the end, we'll see if Mr. Relevant is a ball knower. He is 31-27 currently. So getting a little bit better, getting a little bit hot. So we hope that you enjoy episode 10 of the Day 3 guys. So I think it's time. I think it's time to hop into our agendas, boys.
Let's do it.
Agendas are flowing. Drake agenda's flowing. I'll be brief. The Pats are back. Huge win for a young team. And what could have been a letdown spot against the Saints on the road. Drake went 18 for 26, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was in full command of the offense. He is in 6th in the MVP voting now. I did not think I was going to say that for real at this point in the season, had you asked me preseason. But it was good to see some guys ball out. Kayshawn and Pop both got going in that one. And then I will say the OPI calls, I think the Patriots could have won that game by a whole lot more. OPI calls were pretty abysmal. So they were actually insane, if I'm being totally blunt. But the run game was absolutely shut down. We're hoping to get that going against the Titans next week. Ramondre had himself, I think, 1 yard per carry. So that was pretty tough. But we are first in the AFC East for the first time since 2021. I talk about the Patriots. I'm feeling good about them. What do you guys think is a realistic outcome for the Pats this year? I mean, I have high expectations, but that doesn't mean that I'm correct.
I was just gonna say, Drake's real. I think he's real. I think he's really good. Y'all have a quarterback for the foreseeable future, which is a nice spot to be in. So
I agree.
I mean, I've been singing Drake's praises for a while. You know that. I think he's a very bright spot on a roster you probably didn't think was very talented, and I think he's kind of elevating everyone around him. I mean, he's making Kayshawn Butte look like a absolute weapon, which talented guy. Fell too far in the draft.
And we'll hear more about
former
him.
5-star.
Yeah,
we're gonna hear more about him later.
We will. But I'm just saying,
it
takes a good quarterback to elevate guys like this. So
yeah,
I think Drake's doing great. Realistically, I think 9 or 10 wins and second in the AFC East is achievable for sure. I'm not ready to kind of put y'all above the Bills. I know you beat them.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Big win,
be real. I'm not either.
Yeah, I mean it's their division until it's not, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean Josh Allen exists, so
I agree. I think Drake is definitely a bright spot. I think the team, though, does get a little overshadowed with how much they've kind of improved as a whole because of how good Drake's playing. And I mean, obviously it's a team game. I think the O-line's been improved this year, and I think the receivers get a bad rap because of name brand, but they've been playing good. And the defense has been awesome, I think, for the most part, too. That showed up in big moments. So looking forward to seeing. Hopefully we don't get let down against the Titans. Vrabel's homecoming. I will be in attendance to that game. So Day 3 guys will be in the building for an NFL game. I'm very excited about it.
Live coverage.
Also, I think
Maybe some live
Braves
coverage.
edition is kind of getting overshadowed
Oh,
by Drake's
100%.
split.
Yeah.
I mean, he's complete culture change for that team.
Complete. Yeah, doing a great job. We'll see. Bright future ahead. Hopefully this season is good. Maybe they make a trade or two. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later. But that's it for the Patriots for now. Dolphins, what's going on? AFC East.
I'm also going to keep this brief. Waddle had 6 catches for 95 yards. Dolphins lost, a heartbreaker. I will say that we've had, realistically, we've had pretty much 5 one-score games. 4 of them have gone the wrong way. I know we lost to the Bills by 10, but, it was a one-score game until Tua threw the pick.
Yeah.
So, haven't been on the right side of the one-score games. But, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to fire McDaniels after what I've been hearing. For some reason, they want to try and make it work. It's not going to work. He needs to be gone. He's not a head coach. I want to bring someone in that can change the culture, and I want Chris Greer out of our office.
Culture is a big thing.
So, yeah. Waddle did good, though. And I traded for Waddle in the Dynasty League today.
Big news
So, yeah.
what was the payout for him? What did you give up for him?
Isaiah Bond, a 4th round, and then Tank Dell.
For who?
For
Waddle.
Yeah.
Who made that trade?
Logan Cross. Shout out to Logan Cross.
That's abuse.
That's
abusive.
Yeah, I was shocked. That was his counter.
That's insane.
But we got Waddle. So, he'll probably be the only bright spot for the team. Him and Chop. Love Chop.
A-Chain.
Yeah. Devon will do his thing.
Respect.
Yeah, he's tough. But, Dolphins suck. So, tank for whatever pick we get.
You guys and the Saints seem to fall in the same category, I think, this year. Playing everybody, relatively close for the most part. Being maybe respectable to, obviously, 1-5 just is abysmal. So
I saw Lenore Sellers mocked to the Dolphins today. How would you feel about that?
yeah.
Depends on who's coaching him.
That's valid. That's extreme.
I think there is something to bringing in a rookie quarterback with a coach. Pairing them up, letting the coach get his guy. Or you can just worship the guy that you get, Brian Dable, and just ride the coattails.
Yeah.
I will say I did see a stat today where it was the last 4 number 1 QBs picked in the draft, all their coaches have been fired mid-season.
Yeah, in their first year.
Yeah. Well, it's no coincidence you're picking first overall. You're a terrible team.
Yeah.
So, that's a big part of it. I think it's overlooked. But I agree with you.
But also, this is going to be the last thing I say. I fear that our draft class this year could have been potentially one of the worst of all time.
Really?
Our rookies are playing really bad. Jonas Savaianaya is graded the worst offensive lineman, both pass blocking and run blocking in the entire NFL.
Holy.
I did not.
So, and Kenneth Grant got a sack, but where has he been the whole? And I understand he's just there to plug a hole, but still.
What do you think about Tua's comments? And then Aaron Banks said something afterwards that Aaron Brewer said something afterwards saying that stuff should kind of stay in-house. Do you think Tua's in the right there, kind of airing his guys out, or do you think he should shut up?
I think that he should stop talking. I don't know if there was any validity to this, but there was a former Dolphin who was coming at Tua for doing the same thing. So early in his career. So I agree with Aaron Brewer. I think that everything should stay in-house. But it can only go down from here, unfortunately. You think at 1-5 there's only one way, but for the Dolphins it's straight downhill. So
you start talking, you invite other voices in. So Tua should probably focus on the Browns this week.
Yeah, he's probably going to throw another pick or 2. So he should probably focus on throwing it to the guys in white.
Yeah, the Browns
are
favored,
being white?
which is
there you go.
not something I thought I'd say.
Steelers
are kind of up right now, I'm not going to lie. Vibes are high. Played 2 garbage teams recently. Played the Vikings. Dog walked them in Dublin. That was fun.
Crazy. We almost lost.
And then we just beat Cleveland handedly.
How's Jay Warren?
Jay Warren's a stud, man. He just gets the most out of every run.
He does.
Averaged about 4 yards per carry. But I think the theme of the Steelers' kind of turnaround defensively and offensively has been the trenches. The O-line is balling right now compared to where they were. And still not perfect, but just totally different team up front. They've been bullying the Vikings and the Browns. It's not a shot. It's just true. You'd agree.
They did.
We dominated. Kenneth Gainwell ran for 100 on you. Respectfully.
Respect Kenneth Gainwell.
Utter respect.
Day 3 guy of the week that week.
Right. But then even on the defensive side of the ball, the Steelers have 17 sacks in the last 3 games. 17.
Sounds like the defense you expected them to be.
Yeah, they are blitzing. Patrick Queen is playing all-pro football right now, and it's getting kind of overlooked. I couldn't be more happy to see that after the money that we gave him. Derek Harmon has been an addition that I did not know he was going to be this good as a rookie. I mean, the film that he's putting out there is awesome, dude. I could not be more encouraged by that. And then Nick Herbig, man. I mean, this dude already is leading the team in sacks. He's an absolute stud. We're probably going to end up paying him. People are saying Alex Highsmith might be on the trade block just because of how well Nick Herbig is playing, man. I mean, he's outplaying T.J. Watt. He's been the best player on the defense with all these guys.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get enough credit. So super encouraged there. Jalen Ramsey, 2 sacks. I mean, just unreal how they're playing
I love
defensively.
that moment when he called down to the sideline
And pointed at perfect timing.
Oh,
I love
yeah, that was crazy.
He's just, I love the attitude they're playing with. Rodgers is getting kind of overlooked. He's been so efficient. He's not doing any world-beating stuff, but him and DK are building some rapport. Really encouraged by what I've seen. Again, I want to see it against a really good team.
Mhm.
We haven't really played anybody crazy.
We play the Bengals on Thursday Night
Yeah, we
Football.
play Mr. Flacco and the Bengals, so we'll see how that goes. Super
Icy hot bowl?
encouraged. Yeah, we'll see. But really happy with the trajectory of both sides of the ball right now.
Like Steelers are definitely a strong 4-1 right now.
All right, bro.
Let's go with the Vikings. Did they beat the bye week?
Yeah, we're getting Cashman back. He's
Oh.
off of IR. He's a big piece of the defense. He's a big run stopper, so we need that. We've been gone for a while. I feel like none of my teams have been playing for like the last 3 weeks. Like I know we had Miami a couple weeks ago, and the Vikings have been kind of gone. But we're back. We're playing the Eagles on Sunday, so
Big game.
it's gonna be a big game. I'm actually not as worried as I thought it was gonna be. To be completely honest, I think we don't know if McCarthy's playing yet. He's still got that practice film shows he doesn't have any boot or anything, so he could be taped under the socks. We don't know, but we're good. Wentz has a shoulder thing going on too, so it's just gonna come down to game time. But really excited. I mean, the Eagles have taken some pretty rough losses in the past few weeks, so I think if the Vikings, especially with all this time to prepare, if we can come in with a game plan. And Saquon's been not that great. I mean, he hasn't been doing great, so that takes out.
I don't
No,
know if I
don't
get
awaken the
comfortable yet.
beast.
I don't want to jinx it, but I'm super encouraged as well. I think that honestly, being 3-2 right now, it could be a lot worse.
Yeah,
It could be. Could be a lot worse. So just optimistic. I think this is our game to win. Honestly, I think if the time at any point in the season to beat the Eagles, it'd be right now. So
I agree.
Okay.
I think JJ is going to play this week. That's what my gut says. Reading the practice reports and also with Wentz a little bit banged up, I think it just kind of makes sense. And roll him out there, dude, against the defending champs who are kind of looking bad. You don't think so?
I think it will happen.
Yeah.
I'm just not so sure it's the right move.
We'll see. I guess Wentz is just get his revenge arc.
We saw how JJ looked against the Bears, and he was not very good.
he had
a decent second half. He had a decent second half.
No, but I will say he hasn't had a full week of practice to prepare for a game. With the
He didn't
with the
practice
birth
with
of
the
his-
Bears.
Well, he had his son be born, and he missed that. He had to fly up. There was a lot.
So
of
this is the difference.
Well, this could be I mean,
See, I
let's
was
just
under
give
the
it time.
impression that he had full
Well,
preparation.
we don't. Let's
He
just
wasn't
give it.
prepared
Okay, so
for the game.
JJ's going to play great with a full week of
We don't-
practice.
we don't
I have
know.
no doubts
We
at
don't
all
know
that he's
yet.
going to carve up the Eagles.
I think it's gonna be a good game, and I mean, look, I was talking to them about this. I think that what we saw with Drake May having those 10 games last year, just kind of I think he just needs time. So I think I'm just gonna give him time.
And JJ has more talent than Drake had around him last year. So
around him, yeah.
around him. Yeah, not more talent.
No.
Period, no. But, hey, it's okay. Do you have a Mr. Relevant of the Week for us?
I actually do. So we kind of talked about him. We mentioned him at the beginning. Kayshawn Bell yeah,
Booty.
Booty. He was he apparently he's allegedly placed more than 8,900 bets before turning 21. Some on LSU games, so he was betting on his own games. He was using a fake account to skirt the age rules. The charges have been dropped in the state of Louisiana. The charges are underage gambling and computer fraud.
All allegations.
Allegations. I do think 8,900 bets. It's a lot of bets.
8,900 allegations.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Sure.
Just like Deshaun Watson had 26 allegations.
Okay, these are Let's not put those in the same ballpark.
They're not, but they're
They're
both
not,
allegations.
Allegations are allegations.
I'm pro. We literally give y'all picks, so I think
Legally.
legally,
We do not
of course.
condone underage gambling.
Right.
Not
at all.
underage gambling.
And we didn't
but
tell Keyshawn to take that.
Absolutely
We
not.
did not. No, but NFL is reviewing the matter, and they don't have any disciplinary action yet. So
He went to prison
So
for
he
it.
actually went to prison, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh well, no, he posted bond, so,
Well, yeah,
and
but
then
he-
was released.
He was still arrested for
So
it.
they had enough grounds for arrest.
This seems like old news though, because this kind of came out a while ago when they were
Yeah.
like the college football
Well,
betting scandal.
Yeah, but now
for
he's
hot.
catching touchdowns.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
it's
saying.
relevant.
Right.
That's why I brought it up. 'cause,
In
like,
his homecoming, and they want to beat him down while he's up. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, he like illegally was placing bets, you know.
That's all right.
No,
did
that-
he?
I
Did
mean,
he?
Dude,
Did
I
he
bet
win a
he-
lot of money?
I
I
bet-
don't have anything on
If
this.
that's the kind of culture that the Patriots want, that's one thing. I'm just
Now-
saying, like,
Now, if he placed 8,900 bets, chances are he's in the red. So he's helping them.
I bet he-
Why are they
well, if he
complaining?
kept betting, maybe he's not.
I bet he was sharp.
You think he's sharp?
Yeah.
Well, if he was,
He's
Betting
he's a
on his
sharp
own
player.
games,
Maybe
he-
he's sharp better too. Do you
Fair
think
enough.
he's the Betta?
Probably not because he went to jail for it.
He did. It was 8,927 over a 13-month period.
Oh,
Now I don't
my
know. I don't know. Like,
did
how
he have like
many bets-
Otani's agent like helping him or something?
I don't have. Here we have numbers now. Here we go. Wagered $450,000, and then losing 66,000,
Okay, that's a lot.
and then he bet. Well, that was only in
There goes his NIL.
2022.
Does
In
LSU have a culture problem?
2023, he bet 186,000, losing 16,000. So
Wow,
He's
we
in
have
the-
records.
He's in the Reds.
This is crazy.
yeah.
Well,
So-
probably not anymore.
Is this in the Brian Kelly era or post or pre it?
I think it was in
Or
there.
was this Coach O? It could be Coach O.
Might have been like the very
It
beginning.
would have been.
Full
It
tacos.
would have been the end of coach.
I mean, that's what I meant. The end.
He
all
was-
right. Well,
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Allegations. Let's move on. I don't.
he's
think-
playing good football.
He
Yeah,
is.
no, and that's why I'm bringing up what a comeback story.
What a comeback.
He's probably not in the red anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably in the green.
Yeah.
Well, he's not on a very big contract right now. He was the 6th-round pick, so
But if he keeps
But
playing
even
like
a small
this, he's going to get
contract
paid.
is like $1 million.
he could get paid. He's literally playing to get his earnings back
Yep.
right now.
He's playing into the green.
He's probably betting.
And see,
He's
that's a
probably
guy
taking his
that
overs.
you guys can relate to because I know some of y'all watch and be putting down some bets. So
Legally.
of course, legally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Entailing Mr. Oracle irrelevant, and now you're in the
Probably
red.
wouldn't do that.
Anyway,
It's time to get into some college football, boys. Speaking of LSU,
you go first.
they have a big
please.
game, but
Let's
we
start.
don't need to talk about the SC right now. We need to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it. There's not much to say, honestly. I feel like I've said on this pod like 100 times that Franklin needed to go. It was overdue, in my opinion. I know a lot of people like to make the argument that Franklin's a good coach. And if you're looking to be mediocre or just above mediocre, he's great for that. People are talking about him maybe taking the job at Auburn after Freeze. Good luck. I don't think it'd be a good hire. If you can't win games like that in the Big Ten, you're not winning them in the SEC.
No.
I don't want to put all the blame on Franklin for all of our mishaps, but there's been one unchanged variable the whole tenure he was there, and it was him. And the whole time they couldn't beat good teams, and now you're not even beating the bad teams. There was no redeeming quality for him to stay. Now, I didn't think it would happen after the 6th game. That's tough.
Shocking.
Because the players loved him. I mean, he's a player's coach. Recruits loved him. We had 3 5-stars decommit once they announced that he wasn't coming back. You know, it sucks. It really does. This season was supposed to be the one where they went and got it, and they beat some good teams, and it fell apart. Aller's out for the year. I mean, it's not what we envisioned, but we'll see. I know there's Matt Rule talk, and I don't know.
Get ready to learn number 15.
Patrick.
Little Patty.
Sorry.
Like, I would have to reverse all my hate watches, because, like, Dylan Raiola is also on my list of hate watches, because, I mean, for obvious reasons. So if he came to Penn State, that would take some adjusting, for sure.
Dylan Raiola, your new quarterback, Drew Aller for Drew Aller. What does that mean?
It would be an adjustment. I'd be pretty sick to my stomach, honestly. I'd have to bite the bullet. But I think Matt Rule has done a good job at Nebraska. I don't know if it would translate to Penn State. It's just something we'd have to see. Again, it's all hypothetical. I But I'm glad Franklin's gone. It was time. So
Yeah, it was shocking. I didn't think it would happen in week 6. Honestly, I don't know if I thought it would happen after the season. I just thought they'd be kind of complacent with how, you get 10 wins every year. You're kind of talked about. You probably make a lot of revenue. But I guess when you lose like you do, it's in an ugly fashion.
2 20-point favored games.
Yeah,
so,
it's kind of time.
At least Adidas is paying him out. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care where the money comes from. I'm just glad he's gone.
It's just nice that, boosters.
We'll see this.
Well,
I
they'll
mean,
try to get Kurt Signetti, but instead of Kurt Signetti going to Penn State
I don't
and
want
getting all those 5-stars back, he's actually going to take those 5-stars and get them to come to Indiana.
Probably.
And they'll be Hoosiers because the Hoosiers are back. I mean, what a big win against Oregon. Top 3 teams, Ohio State, Miami, Indiana, in that order. We didn't think Indiana would be number 3 preseason, but here they are. And all of those teams end the seasons playing unranked teams the rest of the way. Do we think undefeated is on the table for all 3 of those teams? Do we think someone's going to fall? Now, Ohio State has Michigan, and I think
Penn State.
both the other teams have Penn State. So
I'm Carson, guys. I have a take on when he just said Indiana's back. Were they ever really there to be back?
they're back
I mean,
from
they
last
were
year.
playoff last year, 3rd in the country. Yeah, sure.
They were in the off last year. I mean, I consider them back.
You were higher on them last year than I was.
Who?
Indiana. I never thought they were really that good.
Well, they were in the playoff.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, I agree.
Boise State was in the playoff.
I get it. But I mean,
Arizona State was in the
they
playoff.
definitely have leveled up this year. So maybe not back into like this form that they're in.
SMU was in the
I
playoff.
also think
SMU wasn't.
this is Tate 3 losses for Penn State and Arizona too.
That's why they fired.
That was your take?
I'm with Tate. I'm with Tate on
That
that.
was
one.
the take.
Yeah, they
last
should.
four
They
weeks.
should
Thank
probably
you.
fire the
good
coach.
take.
Thank you. It's great.
Any other takes?
That was a hot take.
Good take.
I'm with Tate on that
I
one.
wanted to make it known.
I'm with Tate on that one.
Yeah. Well, do we think any of those teams are going to end the season undefeated, or do we think someone's going to?
If I would say that Miami was going to go undefeated, then that would be going against everything I've seen out of them in the last 10 years. So this is a minefield. This is a minefield. I mean, I'm sorry. Like Pitt could beat us in the last week. I mean,
It's not a bad team, man.
I'm not even like I can't sit here and like properly defend Miami going undefeated because I've seen this play out multiple times. So I don't have. We're gonna go week to week with Miami, at least on our end. I don't know about Ohio State and Indiana. They can figure it out. Miami's going week to week. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I'm with Matt. I just think college football is so messy across the board right now that like anyone can beat anyone on a given night.
Mhm.
And to say that any team is like a lock to be undefeated, I'm not there for anybody, honestly. And I think Miami's probably the best team in the country.
I agree. I actually agree with that take too. But do we think that college football is messier than the NFL right now? The
I think
NFL,
They both are.
Yeah,
and
they're
it's
really
nice.
messy.
they're both, I mean, extremely messy.
It's kind of fun to watch though.
It's very fun to watch.
It's been great. Like it's kind of nice watching teams like the Chiefs and the Bills and these great teams that you usually see just running the table just have struggles. Like that makes the product more interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll say this: Miami, even thinking about ACC championship or playoffs right now is the worst possible thing they can do. So
Yeah,
Just keep going, man.
they do. Speaking of messy, the SEC is very, 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 very messy. Who do we think is going to emerge as the SEC champ with everything going on? I mean, you got teams that are undefeated right now, but then you look at who they have coming up, and it's a gauntlet for almost every team. Is there a team that you guys think stands out right now as maybe the best team in the conference that you guys think will maybe take that top 3 seed in the playoff from maybe one of these undefeated teams when it all comes down to it? Matt, you got anybody?
I think I think it's Alabama. Like to be honest, like I think they're gonna win. I think it's gonna be Alabama, Ole Miss in the SEC championship.
Ole Miss, really?
Yeah,
I like Ole Miss.
yeah.
You got Ole Miss this weekend?
We'll see.
It's gonna be a
Oh,
great game this weekend. Though.
I think, honestly, there's a few teams you can make a case for. I do think Ole Miss has a softer schedule than some of those teams up top. I honestly think Georgia, if they can beat I think Georgia's going to handle Ole Miss this weekend, personally, and we'll get to that. But
handle as in like beat them soundly, or
Like,
just
cover.
get a win. Okay. Oh,
So that's your table bet?
no.
crazy spread in that game, by the way.
What's
I
the
know we'll
spread?
get to
It
It's
is,
7.5.
but I think Georgia's going to handle them. And then Georgia has Texas left as their big game before Georgia Tech, which will also be a big game. But in the SEC, Texas obviously has been a little disappointing. So if Georgia can get it done this weekend, I think they actually have a clear path than most of the really good teams. You got teams like Oklahoma that just lost this weekend, has some tough teams remaining. A&M has some tough teams remaining. Bama's still got people left that they got to beat. I mean, it's not over. And laying in the weeds is the winner of this game this weekend with Tennessee and Alabama. The path gets a whole lot clearer for those teams to, emerge as maybe the SEC favorite. It really comes down to a game or two for each of these teams. So
I think you could make a valid argument for like 6 different teams in the SEC right now.
Yeah.
But I'm honestly with Matt. I'd probably take Bama as it stands today, just because I think Ty Simpson is playing out of his mind. Like, he is single-handedly winning them football games.
Yeah, I agree.
Covering up for some holes on defense on the back end. Their line's playing better. I'm encouraged by what I've seen in response to that Florida State game. They beat Georgia, which is why I'd take them over Georgia right now.
It's fair. Can't argue it.
And it's hard for me to make an argument against Ty Simpson just because I think he's playing that well.
Do you think, because at a certain point teams wear down a little bit when you get that many games that you're stacking up in a row. You don't think they're a little bit more vulnerable than if they're maybe a team that has had a few cupcakes on the schedule? Do you think that plays a role in it, or do you think it just doesn't matter because the talent outweighs it?
I think the wins that they've stacked is giving them a lot of confidence and making them dangerous. I compare it to Penn State playing 3 teams that arguably shouldn't even be D1 programs. No shade to them, but like the first 3 weeks, and then you hop straight into Oregon. Like, that's not setting your
Those are not
team
good
up for
tune-up
success,
games at all.
Like, so I think them having these solid wins is just going to give them confidence moving forward, in my opinion. We'll see how they do against Tennessee, though. I mean, Tennessee's.
I agree.
Great
Pete, what do you think?
Yeah.
I don't have a clear favorite. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of same as last week. I don't really know what to say about the teams. A lot will show this weekend, but yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Do we think there's any teams that are up top there that are on? Hey, we can hear you. It's pretty loud. You guys are yapping.
You're interrupting
Yeah.
J3 guys.
I mean, like, kind of are.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just.
Oh,
You are, but you can hear you.
That's all right.
It's okay. Well, I mean, if you guys want to check, can you guys
No.
low key not be in here chatting?
That's all right.
No, I mean, you're fine. Okay.
He's excited.
I get it.
Can you come make another take?
Yeah. I'll hop back in.
You're good.
We're
We're talking about
such a great take.
What are we taking
I have a
for?
question. I have one more question on that going forward.
Let's just ask Tate. What do you have a take about in the SEC? I'd love to know.
I think Jeremiah Smith's better than
He's not a SEC.
Dude.
Oh, he's a.
Keep that in.
I was thinking.
Hey, pod listeners, this guy,
I was thinking.
Mr. Rowan,
Just
is a boss
football,
in the
yeah.
football industry.
I don't think Diego Pavi's the guy.
Okay, hot take. That is a hot take.
It's a great.
I do not think he's
So you
that
think
good.
you should be the backup for Vandy?
No, I think he's the guy at Vandy. I don't think he's the guy. Though.
I don't think he's the guy.
See, that's a good thing. Thank you.
Is there any teams that we think are on fraud watch that are up top right now with the SEC that will get exposed down the road? Really? Why?
Yeah. I just think the frauds.
Valid. Honestly, Ole Miss, dude. Like, I know they're undefeated and I know they're playing like well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They struggled with Washington State and they've got holes. I think they're a great team. They're probably one of the best teams in the SEC. I just don't see them as better than some of the teams that we've named.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I agree with Matt. I think Texas A&M's gonna slip up.
Why?
They just haven't slipped up yet, and they're due. Honestly.
I have a team.
They have LSU.
That would be my team.
South Carolina,
I don't
Texas.
think anyone's putting them up there, though.
and they got
The top 10
Stanford left. I mean, who knows? Like that could. Be
I think they.
No,
I'm
Missouri.
not-
Missouri actually could take them down.
I
will
can
say
see it.
I've got
Yeah.
a team.
Where is that?
Missouri's not a
Where
bad
is that game?
Who do you think?
I've got
That's at
Tennessee balls are frauds.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The Tennessee balls are
Uh-uh.
going to lose 2 more games in the regular season.
Yeah, okay.
To who?
To Bama this weekend?
They're going to lose to Bama, and then whoever the hardest team after that, they're going to lose to them as well.
Understood.
They might lose to Vandy and Pavia on the last game of the season.
Oh,
Is that the last game of the
That's the
season?
last game.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
So, JP, what do you have to say about that? I just came at your team.
He's trying to fire you
Okay.
up.
I need you to get. I want you fired up.
We have our opinions. They're cool.
Oh. So he doesn't.
He'll get to that, I
he
guess.
can't back up the balls.
No,
What's going on in Memphis? I just want to know.
nothing good.
Memphis good.
Can we not change the subject? I kind of want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can get to Memphis after JP gives the reason why the Vols are a good team.
Dude, we have the highest scoring offense in the country.
That's a good reason.
And they also have 2 all-star cornerbacks that didn't play against Georgia.
And
Cole.
Braswell.
Caleb Beasley, shout out Caleb Beasley, shout out Lipscomb,
Shout out your boy.
shout out Edwin.
Shut up. I think LSU that would be a team that I think is just not a top. They're not a top 10 worthy team, and I honestly think they're going to get
I
exposed. as
feel
they
like
go
it's
on.
understood that LSU is fraudulent.
But they continue to be ranked high just because they
Because-
got a good win at the beginning of the year.
That's what I'm saying.
And it
Like,
was
they have to
Clemson.
They have to
nothing.
be. They can't knock them down. There's no reason to, except for like they're just not that good.
Yeah, I could see them falling apart there. But we'll see how it goes, I guess.
One
Last
last
turnaround
thing.
though.
Notre Dame, like
I think Notre Dame's going to roll the rest of the year and make the playoff.
They shouldn't.
They should not. I'm sorry. I will. Yeah. No. This is ridiculous. Like, no, they cannot make the play. These 2 wins are or the losses are ridiculous. No.
Their
Yeah.
2 losses are
They're-
both one
yeah,
sort of 2 still top 5.
But
No.
then they haven't won. They haven't beat anyone noteworthy.
They're
they
killing
won't-
everyone.
It's
They're
because
not
they're independent.
playing.
Okay, we'll see. They play USC. this
Yeah,
week. This is
they
a good
have a
test.
shot.
See,
It's a
even
good
if-
test.
It's a good test, but even if they beat USC, like that's not a quality win. That's like, oh, that makes them better than so and such team. That's also like
in today's college football landscape, with everybody beating everybody, you lose to 2 top 5 teams and you roll everyone else. When especially if it's the first 2 weeks of the year, you're getting in the playoff and you're probably getting in as a top 8 seed.
So if you have no notable win, that's good enough.
USC would be notable. I mean,
A fringe top
we
25
don't-
team.
At the
I
end of the
mean-
year, there may not be, other than the top 3 that we mentioned that have soft schedules in the year, everybody else could be 2 losses or more.
And all of them will be a Power 5 conference team. Notre Dame's not in a conference.
But they have a pretty decent schedule.
They have
comparatively.
they have 2 tough games. Everyone else is fringe.
They have Boston College, Navy, Pittsburgh, Syracuse, and Stanford.
Navy.
So they have like
That's not even. That's literally.
it's like an
Mickey Mouse.
ACC
Navy,
schedule.
Navy's
That's
a
Mickey
good
Mouse.
team, guys. Navy's
It's an ACC schedule plus a few outliers.
Jeremiah
USC is an
Wilson's
outlier, and they're a good team. And Navy, honestly, I think is 5-1 or maybe 6-0. this
Navy
year.
is good.
We're talking about Navy. I mean, at the end of the
I'm
day,
just telling. I mean, there's teams that have softer schedules than that. So I think Notre Dame will make a good case when it gets
who
down
has a
to it.
softer schedule than that we're talking about?
So far, I mean, you could say any of the ACC teams probably have a softer schedule right now.
Yeah,
Miami's
it's
got a
tough.
soft schedule to end the year. Florida State has 3 losses.
Just
That's
ranked
their
the
power
gauntlet
win.
of all of
Yeah,
our-
and
Notre
Florida
Dame,
State's
and they
not a
beat Notre
good
Dame.
team. We're talking about like actual playoff teams.
I get it, but
Florida State's not a playoff team.
right, but you're saying Miami's schedule is not very good. I mean,
Miami's
I'm saying
schedule's-
Miami's schedule is not very good. They're pretty equal to Notre Dame's.
Yeah, but they won. They beat
In the
Notre
head-to-head,
Dame.
I agree.
Exactly. That's a notable win.
Right, which is why Miami will be ranked higher, but it doesn't
Exactly.
negate the fact that that Notre Dame's a good team and that they just happen to face.
I think
not
they just
saying
need
they're
to
not a
join
good
a
team, but
conference, and
they're
then
not-
We wouldn't be having
Now,
this
if they had
conversation.
lost to Miami and Texas A&M and then they lose somebody else, absolutely they're done.
Well, they don't have. What I'm saying is they don't have a win that builds their resume. They don't. And to say that like they have good losses isn't good enough to make.
I would argue,
in my opinion.
and you're going to say Bama has better wins, but Bama's loss to FSU is way worse than I think the 2 combined losses to A&M and Miami for Notre Dame.
You made my point. They have good wins. Like
Okay, but
that's
if they win out, I think they're going to get in as a 2-loss team. So
which is wrong. I agree with that it's going to happen, but it's wrong.
I think if there's a bunch of 1-loss teams there, and then you take out a 1-loss team for a 2-loss Notre Dame, then you can maybe make the case that it's wrong. But if they're a 2-loss team, you got other 2-loss teams.
But this is what
They're a
I'm saying.
better
That's what's
two-loss
going to
team.
happen, though. Is there's going to be a 1-loss team that gets left out because they're going to pick Notre Dame.
Maybe, but probably not in today's college football. I'd be willing to argue there's going to be a lot of 2-loss teams that are going to get into the playoff this year.
that will have better resumes.
Maybe.
Memphis Tigers. Memphis Tigers will make the college football playoff this year.
We'll see.
That was my group of 5 pick at the beginning of the year.
It was. South Florida and Memphis is going to be a heck of a
South
matchup.
Florida's going to be a great game. I am going to that game.
And now it's time to get into some Week 6. Week 6 was pretty interesting. It started off hot. How about the freaking Jackson Dart Giants rolling the Eagles on Thursday Night Football? Shout out to the G-Men. Another Day 3 guys curse.
Again, we're on fire.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like if we want a team to win, we should just all pick the other team.
So we're all picking the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm in.
Awesome.
And shout out to the Atlanta Falcons doing the same thing. Everybody's like,
Shout out
over
friend
here.
of the-
Hey, take your
shout out-
flowers. Hey, he
shout out
was in
friend
the
of the
building.
We're back.
So
Better than ever. I mean, I don't even know what to say here. I mean, I'm right. I just know ball.
He knows ball. Bijan and the boys rolled on Monday Night Football against the fraud Buffalo
Possibly
Bills.
fraud.
not only came on here and stamped that the Falcons were going to win, but also showed up in attendance to witness his team
I
beat
did.
the Bills.
And I would say I was fully in Bills Mafia and was getting cussed out the whole game. It was
Really?
incredible.
On the home field?
behind enemy lines.
That's crazy,
Wow.
actually.
How dare they? The audacity of
The
Bills
audacity
Mafia.
was crazy.
Rise up, Falcons.
Rise up.
Are the Bills going into a bye this week, or do they play somebody? No, they're in a bye, I think, this week.
Yeah.
So they go into the bye week
Wait.
with 2 losses.
They're on
Yeah, they're bye. They're
The
bye.
Panthers their next game, which should be a good bounce back.
The
Possibly.
rest of the Bills' schedule is cake.
The whole AFC East schedule is cake.
Fair. But, like, the Bills with
It
a
is.
first place schedule should have some tougher games.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Absolutely. Well, Josh Allen is still a co-MVP favorite, as well as the Bills still, but guess who's now the co-MVP favorite? Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are now co-Super Bowl favorites at 3-3. What do we think about that?
What happened to Baker?
What happened to Baker?
What
Baker
the heck?
disrespect is
Well, I think
unreal.
Baker's third in the MVP right now.
Okay, but
If,
still.
if the season ended today, Baker would be MVP.
I 100% agree. I
He
think
should.
the books take into account what they think is going to occur the rest of the year.
That's fair.
So the odds don't
Yeah.
really because I think at
That's
this
fair.
rate, Drake May is ahead of Josh Allen right now. But
yeah,
Drake
Let me
May
just
is
throw into this conversation real quick. I mean, are we going to throw Bijan into this conversation?
you would if he's a quarterback.
I mean,
It's a
It's not
valid.
a quarterback. Or it
He's
is a
putting up
quarterback
Saquon of
award.
last year numbers.
He's
Yes.
putting up the last running back, I believe, to win the MVP was Thurman Thomas for the Bills, and through the first
I
5
think it was
Adrian Peterson.
AP.
Well, the statistic that I saw was talking about Thurman Thomas when he won his MVP, and Saquon has done more in the first 5 games than Thurman did in his first 5 games. And projecting wise, if he continues to do that, Bijan's probably going to have the greatest running back season of all time.
I did see that Bijan right now, if he continues, is projected 1,700 rushing yards and 1,100 receiving yards, which is insane.
All that to
I
be
would
said-
say not an MVP caliber.
Bijan's that guy. I mean, he's
Do we think he's having a better year and impact on his team than Jonathan Taylor is right now?
Yeah.
Who's
100%.
really?
because
I could see it.
JT is getting help from a great team all
And
around.
an unbelievable quarterback.
Yeah,
Bijan is the
DJ's playing
centerpiece.
out of his mind.
And we
Granted,
also, regarding the Falcons, don't have our Pro Bowl right guard and I'm completely blanking.
Lindstrom.
And Lindstrom and Jake Matthews went out for the entire second half of that game.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's playing with a beat up offensive line. But I don't know if y'all saw it. The post game, what I love about Bijan is just his demeanor and his attitude. If y'all go watch the post game and he got the game ball, first thing he did was turn around and give that ball to his entire offensive line and said,
Yeah.
he's just one of the most genuine humans you're ever going to meet, and that's why. I mean, he's the culture of this team right now. Everyone's behind
as he
him.
should be.
And the unsung heroes, the Falcons defense has been very underrated this year of how they've been affecting good teams and just teams in general. I think they're giving them a chance, and we saw that stat a few weeks ago about Michael Penix. They're going to need some defensive stands to remain a really good and respected team
Yeah,
this
well,
year.
They invested a lot of capital.
We did.
A lot of
it's,
capital.
but it's showing. Haven't given up a single 100-yard receiving or rushing game to a single player this entire year.
And you
It's
really haven't
just-
even seen the 2 rookies emerge yet, and hope you put a lot
Flashes,
of research.
yeah.
You've seen flashes, but you haven't really seen them become big time contributors yet. So there's a lot of hope for Atlanta.
That and on top of that, I mean, even in my opinion, I don't think he's getting talked enough.
Xavier
about.
Watson.
Xavier Watson.
Yeah.
He's just balling out there right now. I mean, I think he's got 3 or 4 picks already on the year. I think he had 6 tackles in this past game. I mean, overall, we look like a team that's out there to come just pound you down. And someone was talking about we're emulating the Steelers from a couple years ago, the type of team where you play them, but then the following game, it's almost like another loss for them because of how beat up you get when you play them the first time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sounds like us.
Well, the Falcons are looking up. Speaking of teams that are looking the opposite, is the Ravens season over? It's
No.
1-5
No,
right now.
no. I'm putting my foot down.
No.
I'm mad that everyone's out on the Ravens because it's literally just fuel for them. And once Lamar comes back, they could run the table. Like, they did this last year where they were bad.
Yep.
I've said it multiple times. They haven't been this bad. They were not this bad. and they've dug themselves a very deep hole.
Mhm.
But they will make the playoffs. I'll say it now. They're going to make the playoffs. Lamar's just that good.
Wow. I would love to agree with you because I do think that they will stack up as a top 5 talent team in the league as soon as Lamar's back, and that's crazy to say. And the defense will get healthier. But, dude, when you already have 5 losses, you leave yourself no margin of error.
But I mean, you're also
None.
the last 3 games. I think you're playing without 2 Pro Bowlers on defense, without Kyle Hamilton or Roquan Smith. You're playing without an MVP, possibly the best quarterback in the NFL. Like, there are so many pieces that they have that can come back and just completely flip the
I get that, but do you think they're going to end the season 10-1 and go 11-6?
It's
And then you will probably get in. But if you're 10-7 in today's AFC, that might not be good enough. So if you lift 2 losses the rest of the year, that might not be good enough to get in. So that's why I'm hesitant on saying,
It's a deep hole.
can they come back? I mean,
Yeah.
Now 2-4, I think you say absolutely.
Yeah.
1-5 is a big difference.
I mean,
It really
that's
is.
good.
And I know
You're-
they're going to come back from a bye and be
You're in
healthy,
the
but-
company of like some like rough teams.
Yeah, and
Like,
they're not
But
in
like,
that.
you're also like the next 5 games for the Ravens should all be wins. Like they've got,
Who do they have?
you got the Bears next week, which we'll get into the Bears later, and they had a great game. Caleb looked pretty good, but then you have the Dolphins,
That'll be a
Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals. Like that's
Right.
That should be, realistically speaking, 5 of the most easier teams that they're going to play throughout this entire year.
The only good teams that they play that are left are us and the Packers. And the Patriots.
I love being in that category, man.
I'm pretty sure we played them too. Just,
I know.
like, I think we're good.
We play them too, but I'm not arguing.
I think we can beat them.
You'll be rooting for probably a loss in that.
I don't.
I think it's a worthy question. We'll keep an eye on the Ravens this year.
Oh, and that's a primetime game. Someone will probably get hurt.
Y'all have a primetime game against the Ravens?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
that
boy.
might get-
Is that Monday
that
Night
might
Football?
get
It's
ended.
Wait,
Please don't be Sunday
October 30th is it's Thursday night. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's fine.
No.
Gosh, another probable sweep, but maybe we'll get the reverse jinx.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I'm
Well,
gonna,
teams that continue to find a way, the Bucks find a way every
They're
week.
good.
Yeah.
Just a good team.
An injured team that just keeps winning.
They're
Baker Mayfield
Injured on off.
far and away the
Dude,
MVP right now.
Baker is playing out of his mind. He makes so many throws that I'm just like, what is he on?
And how about the 12-yard rush to get the first down? I think that was just like a
Dude,
Freaking-
he's throwing to guys that like no one even knows.
Yeah.
right. It's just a way to kind of highlight how that season's kind of gone for them. Baker freaking breaking 3 tackles, reaching for the first down, getting pumped up for his team. Man, I mean, gotta.
I
love
don't want a
Baker.
victory lap, but like Super Bowl champion pick. Just saying.
I said the Bucks would be the 1 seed, man. I mean, we like the Bucks coming into the year, but I will say, even picking that preseason, seeing it happen before our eyes is still kind of surprising, especially with how it's gone and how they've done it. So, definitely a credit to the Bucks, team that started out not so good and now is the co-favorites to win. Do we think the Chiefs are back real? They get Rashee Rice back this week. Are they the Chiefs that we expect them to be now, or you're still not bought in yet?
I'll start off. I think that it's the Chiefs that we kind of think they are, but I mean, I don't know how you go a whole game and don't get a single flag thrown on you.
That might be part of the game
I don't
plan.
know how it all works out. If that was just, there's probably a statistic out there. I couldn't tell you the last time a team would play a whole game and never got a single penalty thrown on them. But there's some weird voodoo stuff going on in that building where it doesn't matter if they're good, who they have, they're gonna find ways to win. So that's the story.
Well, that's what they've been missing to start this year is their like voodoo magic wins, and they just came out and stomped that was a
Yeah,
statement win that like okay, our offense is back.
and you can kind of see that coming.
Yeah.
Kind of sense it.
They'll find a groove, man. I
They
mean, we
will.
all loved it while they were down, but they're coming back.
Do
And
we think they're the
Rashee
new
Rice
favorites?
coming back
In that division,
in the division? Yes. In the AFC, no. I'm not quite ready to be like I'm fully confident in
Yeah.
them. But as far as their division, man, like it's been their division, and I think
Yeah.
with the Chargers being that banged up, I just think it's their division.
the Broncos are trending upward too.
The last time a team won with no flags, it was 2. It was last year. The Raiders and the Seahawks last year both had clean games.
Raiders, Seahawks, voodoo magic.
And it's funny that you brought that up because I saw today that UTEP came out with a study because they wanted to see if it was like real or not.
Mm.
And sure enough, it shows that NFL officiating favors the Chiefs. I haven't really read it, so I don't know how they measured it.
It's a study.
But yeah, it's a study, and it came out from a accredited university. So I'm in.
Dude,
buy it.
UTEP. I love it.
I buy it.
They're on Chiefs hate watch.
Yeah,
I
clearly.
stand with you.
I'm
with it too.
Yeah.
It's voodoo magic.
So yeah,
What's the study like? Say.
like I said, I didn't
Officials
read
favor.
it, but
So just
and it said that it's not just in our heads, that it's actually real.
Well, I have a question for our Vikings and Steelers fans. We briefly mentioned this the other day. I thought it was very, very intriguing. Matt, if you could choose between having J.J. McCarthy as your quarterback now and Aaron Rodgers, who would you pick and why?
This is
Actually, hold that thought. Gabe, you answered it first, and then I actually want to see it.
Yeah, this year, absolutely A-Rod. I mean, JJ's going to take his lumps. I'm not saying there's nothing there. So, like, long term, if I had to do the trade.
Like, if you had your franchise right now and everything's included, long term included, who are you picking and why?
See, if I didn't know that we were picking a quarterback in this year's draft early, I would say I'd do it just because I think JJ is super young and he has talent. So I would in that sense. But the vibes of this team with A-Rod right now are so good. Like, I wouldn't want to mess that up. And I think they're trading up anyways. They have the capital to do it. And JJ has been kind of terrible from what we've seen. So if I had to say, I'd say no.
Okay, that's fair. And I'd probably agree with you. And what would you say to that? Would you agree?
Okay. So my answer is purely based on what I've seen over the last, like, we're up to week 7. This is as of week 7. Good Shep is good. Looking back on it now, like where we're at, I low key looking at the draft class of quarterbacks that we have coming up, and if I knew we could get one of those guys, I low key would take A-Rod this year. I would.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just out of what I've seen. I don't know what the future holds for JJ. But like, I'm looking at some of these quarterbacks coming up, and do I want a chance at Mateer? Yeah, kinda. I kinda do. Do I want a chance at Ty Simpson? Kinda. I just want to make sure that we clip this for any time that you try to like talk up JJ McCarthy about beating the Eagles. But like,
if I had to answer for you, I would say I'm riding with J.J. McCarthy. And you literally gave the analysis earlier that we can't judge him too quickly because
we can't. But that's my answer based off of now.
Like can though, because he's just not that.
I'm just saying based off of like if I had to make it today, then yeah,
you're a better
but
team with Aaron Rodgers. You are. That's not even debatable.
Stability is where
it's not debatable.
It's because of stability. No, not it's just
he's a better player
right now.
Yes,
yeah,
I just said it's giving up your future for your present winning. Pretty much.
Potential future. You think JJ McCarthy's going to win a Super Bowl? We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. But enough about day one guys. Day one guys get their flowers all the time. I think it's time to get into the day 3 guy of the week for episode 10. Boys, we have our nominations for day 3 guy of the week.
I absolutely have mine.
Yeah. Well, why don't you start us off?
You want me to start?
Yeah. We can switch up the order here. I kind of don't like going first because then you guys can kind of pick and choose. Let's change it up a little bit.
I'm not going to lie. I feel pretty confident about mine. I'm going to take us back to Thursday night when the Giants were taking the field against the vaunted Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, my. I think I know who you're...
We all consensus picked the Eagles.
We all did.
We thought they would run away with this game.
But then
a man by the name of Cam Scatterby of legend took the field.
Cam Scat.
The most exciting one.
And not only did he single-handedly, him and Mr. Dart, win that game, but he ran down the throat of the former Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
Quite literally.
I'm just going to real quick read off some stats from Cam Scatterby. 19 carries. That's a lot of carries.
Yeah.
You got trust in that guy. Let's go 98 yards. So pretty much 100 yards, averaging 5.2 yards per carry.
Not
and
quite
then
100.
No big deal here at the end, but 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns. That's 21 points just from Cam Scatterby.
Has he not learned his lesson? He doesn't care about touchdowns.
Let's let the Oracle speak for himself. Okay,
Sure.
I'm just reading stats here. This is not my opinion. First of all, how have we not talked about this guy before as a day 3 guy?
Yeah.
Second of all, how can you not love the vibes from Cam Scatterby running through the face of anyone who wants it?
He quite
That's
literally
my
does.
D3 guy of the week.
Love that. Love that pick. Who's next?
I'll go. My day 3 guy is Kayshawn Booty. We've already talked about him. So
Irrelevant of the week.
after him already winning Mr. Irrelevant, we'll see if he can go 2-0 for the pod.
The first two-time winner in a pod?
But I'll read off some stats. As we know, the Patriots won and beat the Saints. But he went 5 for 5. So like my guy last week, he caught every ball that was thrown his way. He had 93 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Averaged 18.6 yards per catch. And he was Drake's guy this game.
He was. In a homecoming.
Yeah,
Against the Saints.
Gotta love it.
against the Saints. So yeah, that's my guy.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're not going to mention his betting addiction?
No, we've already
I feel like we
we've already
touched on
covered
that.
that. This
That's kind of
is like his
Hey, you should mention it because it's like kind of horrible.
this is his bright spot. You know what I mean? That was kind of like his, but he's making his money back because of games like this.
He bet on his own over.
He had a purpose before you had an opinion.
It's true.
All right.
Okay, Jalen Hurts. I like that.
That's a good start to his pitch.
Yeah.
All right, my pitch is going to be I'm going to go down a different route this week.
Okay.
We've talked about in the past that stats don't really mean much in this type of nomination thing. They may mean something because you wouldn't be mentioned if you didn't have a stat to go with it. But we're going to go with more of a different route here. My nomination is Tez Johnson
Okay.
for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Tez Johnson, weighing under 155 pounds
When
in
he
the
do a
NFL,
backflip.
filling in, had himself a
Can't
day.
do a backflip.
Hey, let him make his pitch.
Sorry.
Had himself a catch. One catch.
Wow.
He played 72% of the snaps this week, which we're stepping up.
So
when we
Baker
need
doesn't
to.
like him?
No. He's playing 72% of the snaps because we have players hurt, so we're
Oh,
getting
okay.
our chance.
I got you.
I got snaps.
So what he did with that, he came up with one catch
Okay.
for 45 yards
Okay.
and a big old tud. And with
Touchdown.
that,
Making the most.
was mentioned, did a big, high-flying gymnastics backflip, probably the highest backflip I've ever seen in the end zone, and followed it up by receiving MVP chance
Okay.
for Tez Johnson in the crowd, not for Baker's
Not for
quarterback,
Baker.
I'm sure they
Tez
went for Baker.
after the touchdown. So Tez had himself a heck of a week, making him my day 3 guy nomination of the week.
This is
Yeah.
Cam Scottaboo also did multiple backflips.
But it wasn't
Because
quite as
how's
high.
he
he
more,
had 3
so he did
opportunities to
3
do
of-
one. So, just saying.
But he only did one.
this is only day 3, guys.
One or
Not
two.
drafted on day 3. No one.
It is. Shout out Kamani Vidal was another guy.
Yeah.
Incredible undrafted guy.
Let's hear it. Just for,
Who is it?
Just for
Gigs.
fun, go a little defensive route here. Nate Landman for the Los Angeles Rams.
Landman.
What,
Man.
19 tackles?
Yeah.
19 total tackles.
Boy went fed.
Shout out to Dave.
That's a lot.
Dave Landman.
UDFA.
Shout out to
Of the
day
week.
0, guys.
Day 0 guys. Unfortunately, don't qualify for the day 3
Yeah,
guys.
we're not.
Nomination of the week, but Mr. Relvin, you have 3 to choose from here. All kind of different in their own light here. A lot of history could be made here.
Ladies and gentlemen, something's going on up in the Big Apple.
Yeah, I knew it.
There's a guy in the Big Apple that's got wheels, and he's got, not yet, but he's going to have some CTE, and he doesn't care.
Oh no, he got it.
He might
No,
have
he
it.
got it.
His
He's
eyes are
got it
going
now?
2 different directions.
Described as a genuine idiot
Mm.
by his teammates.
Wow.
Cam Scatabo is your day 3 guy of the week. That
Scat.
man does not care what he has to run through. And I just love that. That's just, I mean, imagine being so out of your mind that you just don't care about, doing serious damage to your brain just to get that win. That's the
he
true mark.
embodies what a day 3 guy is.
He does.
That is the mark of a day 3 guy. So that's why I'm taking Cam Scatabo.
Congrats
You know-
to Cam Scattaboo, your episode 10 day 3 guy of the week.
I am happy he won. I was happy to hear that he was the nomination.
I mean, a heck of a week. We were all rooting for him.
Yeah.
A worthy selection.
Dude, scat.
and a great pick. And a shout out to Tez, shout out to Kayshawn, and shout out to
Land.
Landman on a great week. But
That boy
Cam
probably hurt.
brings it home. Probably the biggest award that he'll win ever. Hopefully he'll get another one. He can keep it going.
He
has
might
an
get it-
opportunity.
Except for a Super Bowl ring.
I don't know if that's
I was
better
gonna
than
get. I was
Baker.
gonna say he might be the best subject for a future study on CTE.
He might
Him
be.
and
might-
AV
could be
could
the
probably
upper
have some
limit.
I think
insanely
they should start
intellectual
the study
conversation.
now and see what it's like than throughout his career to see how
He's the prime candidate for that. I'm just gonna put that up
Him
there.
and
but-
AB, the before and after.
Well, it's time to get in some picks, boys. Time to see who's the
Let's
Betta.
pick. Here we go.
Betta. We have some college football games this weekend that I'm very much looking forward to. Some big games. We also have some NFL Week 7 to choose from. And we'll be giving our fantasy plays, our against the spread, underdog bets, etc., in this segment. But boys, time to get into some college football. First game of the week, we're going to tap into some ACC football.
Ugh.
Number 12, undefeated Georgia Tech visits the Duke Blue Devils, who have 2 losses already, but they are 2.5-point favorites in this game. JP, who do you have in this game and why?
I'm just gonna ride it. I'm going Georgia Tech. Haynes King. I'm in. And Duke's already burned me once this year, so Haynes King.
Haynes King on the road.
I'm also going Tech. I'm honestly insulted that they're 2.5-point dogs, so it's hate watch season on Duke. Go Jackets.
I like it. Guest pick or do you have a pick?
Yeah, it's Tech. It is.
Oh no.
Shout out Tim McFarland, high school coach, recruiting coordinator over there at Tech, and Jackson Hamilton also should be coming back this week. He was their starting linebacker. He is a starting linebacker for Tech, and he got hurt after week 1, but gotta go with Tech.
Tech. I'm going to go Duke in this game. I think this is arguably the best team that Georgia Tech will face the rest of the regular season before Georgia. So give me Darian Mensah and the Dukies to get the upset at home and keep their ACC title game hopes alive. Duke.
Tech.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's great that you did that because no curse.
Contrarian.
Hey, there we go. I'll take it. I'll root against Georgia Tech any day of the week.
Go to the game of the weekend.
We'll go to the.
Oh.
Oh. You think this is the game of the weekend?
No.
Okay, well,
terrible
this is a good game, I think. Number 16, Missouri, visits Auburn, who just had a tough loss. Auburn is a 1-point underdog at home against Mizzou, coming off 3 in a row tough losses in the SEC. Matt, who do you have in this game?
I'm gonna take Missouri. I know that's a scratch play there, but yeah, Auburn had a tough loss, and I think it's hard. They're beat up right now, so
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Mizzou as well. Give me them on the road. I think Auburn might be a popular upset pick because of kind of how the UGA game went, of how disappointing that was. But I think that Auburn team kind of looked defeated in the second half of that game. And I think Mizzou showed some good things against Bama. I think they'll keep their playoff hopes alive with the road victory here, and Auburn suffers another tough SEC loss in what might be a disappointing season for them.
I want to say Auburn, but they just don't have consistent enough firepower on offense. They have the dudes to do it, but they just can't seem to put it together for 4 quarters, and if you can't do that, you can't win. I think Missouri is still a really good team. They had a really good chance to beat Alabama in the 4th quarter, had a wide open wide receiver on the sidelines, and the quarterback just didn't see it, but I'm going to take Missouri this week.
They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I've picked Auburn 3 weeks in a row. And I'm insane. I'm taking Auburn. I'm playing the law of averages here. They have to win at some point. Freeze is coaching for his job. I think we can all agree.
I would agree.
And Mizzou, while I think they do things well, I think Auburn can stop their run and make Pribula into some must-pass scenarios. For those reasons, give me Auburn.
Auburn.
Dude, I'm taking Auburn too. I mean, I said it last week, and I mean, it was unfortunate against Georgia, but they're going to win at some point. And I think Missouri is going to lose more games this year. So I'm going Auburn.
Okay. Why don't you keep us rolling in the SEC? Number 14, Oklahoma visits the South Carolina Gamecocks, who are 5.5-point dogs at home. Lenore Sellers and the boys take on Mateer and the boys. Who you got, P-Man?
I'm going to take Oklahoma like I did last week again, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Mateer looked hurt last week, but I'm going to just ride with Oklahoma.
I'm also going with Oklahoma. Interested to watch 2 future Steeler quarterbacks duke it out. But also, I think this is a pretty comfortable cover for South Carolina. I think Oklahoma. That was a rough game against Texas, man. I had Oklahoma as the comfortable favorite in the SEC until that game, and I'm a little worried, man. So
Oklahoma
I'm taking them
+1.
reluctantly. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take South Carolina here. I think Lenore Sellers is the most electric quarterback in this class, personally. I just, from his talent standpoint and what he can do on the field and how he can elevate that offense, I think he's going to give Oklahoma's defense somewhat of a challenge. And I also love Dylan Stewart. I mean, that dude's a freak off the end, and I think he's going to make Mateer's life pretty challenging on Saturday.
I like it. I'm also going Cox on the road, or at home. I'm going upset here. Lenore's from the Cox continue their gauntlet of the schedule, and I think this is, they're in desperate need of a signature win this year. I think this might be their best chance remaining. They've quietly looked better, I think, since that Vandy performance. But Oklahoma simply got dominated in that game. So I think you guys touched on it. Mateer didn't look like himself at all. I think this Carolina defense has an opportunity at home to give him the same type of problems Texas did, and I think Oklahoma has a gauntlet of their own coming up. So I think they're going to look past the Gamecocks. I'm going to take them in an upset.
I had Oklahoma written down.
Oh, no.
And because, so what I wrote down was Oklahoma, South Carolina covers. You guys kind of talked me into the Cox.
There we go.
Something's going on in Columbia. I mean, Beamer. I mean, he needs a win.
What exactly is going on in Columbia?
I'll
A
say
win.
this.
They need a win.
They do need a win.
They need something
I don't know
to go right for them.
about Shane Beamer, but he seems like a dude that I'd play my heart out for.
Yeah, I like
as a
Beamer.
head coach.
I mean,
Players coach.
rough loss to LSU last week, and I think they're still haunted by that loss to LSU last year. So they gotta get some demons out, and I think
Going Carolina?
yeah, I'm going to Cox.
I like it.
Yeah, Mateer did not like. I think it's his hand, but he just did not look like
He wasn't ready to come back.
6 screws in his thumb right
Yeah,
now.
so-
it definitely makes it a challenge.
I think it was the mental part, honestly. I don't think he was mentally prepared to play in that game. Because it didn't look like he wasn't throwing the ball well or anything. It just looked like he kind of was not prepared,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I agree. Well, we'll keep it rolling with the best conference in college football. Number 10 LSU visits number 17 Vanderbilt, coming off that Bama loss and off a bye week now. But Vandy's a 2-point favorite at home. Matt, who do you have in this one?
This is my upset of the week. I'm gonna take Vandy.
Well,
they're favored.
So.
Oh, are they favored? Oh, well, I mean LSU's ranked higher. So, but yeah, I think LSU is semi-fraudulent, and
It still feels like an upset if they
This
win.
is his
Yeah.
upset, not South Carolina. That wasn't his upset.
no, it's not. No, we don't. I mean, they only beat South Carolina by 10. You know, like that. I feel like that if you're that good, you should be beating Carolina by a lot more. I don't know how much Mizzou. Well, Mizzou beat them by how much?
I don't know.
By a good amount. So I'm gonna take Vandy on this one.
Vandy. I'm going Vandy too. I'm still a believer in Vandy, the squad. I have not been impressed at all by LSU. I stated that earlier. Doors come off a bye, refreshed, refocused at home. I think Pavia gets his groove back, bounce back effort, and I think he'll do more against LSU's defense than Nussmeier will do against Vandy's. So I'm going to go Doors in this one, as crazy as I guess that take sounds.
I'm going to go LSU, but I think this game's just gross, just in general. I don't want to say Brian Kelly's at all on the hot seat, but I think this is like a massive game for LSU and Brian Kelly as a head coach, because if you don't beat Vanderbilt, then everyone's looking like, why did we just pay this man so much money?
Yeah, I agree.
This is his third year now at LSU, I think, and so it's like, what have you done for us, really? And this is kind of a staple game that I think maybe can catapult LSU into a better trajectory for the future, but I just think it's an ugly game, and I think LSU will probably
I think Leo's just a better coach. I might be alone in that, but I think Vandy's
I don't
better.
think you're wrong. However, bear with me on this take. I'm taking LSU. Two things. I think LSU's defense is really good. I think they have the tools to shut down this offense. Two, I think we're getting a Nussmeier I'm back game.
Really?
This is I'm putting it on the table here.
Really?
And I'm saying Nussmeier breakout puts himself back in the first round conversations
Okay.
this weekend.
I like
I
it.
want to see it.
Okay. Pete.
Future Steeler.
Oh, future
Yeah.
Steeler Nussmeier, yeah.
He's like QB4 on the roster.
Diego Pavia, future Steeler.
No, he's not. No.
Vandy.
Vandy.
No.
Yeah. I mean, LSU's defense is good, but their offense has shown a lot. So give me Vandy.
He's not lying.
Vandy. And we'll go to the hated-on team that is totally overrated and sucks. But number 13 Notre Dame hosts number 20 USC, and they're 8-point favorites despite sucking, not be able to make the playoff. JP, who do you have in this game?
I just typed out a team, but now I'm second guessing. I'm gonna take Notre Dame. I think USC covers. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
But Notre Dame's at home, so give me the Fighting.
The Fighting Irish.
Do you love Notre Dame? I don't know where this
I
protection.
just don't
Notre Dame's
understand the
coming
hate
from.
on Notre Dame, but go ahead.
Is it because they beat y'all in the playoff last year? Is that
No,
it?
that's not why.
He's
But-
doing it for later, so that when
So it
comes
seems
around,
better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. Because I'm going USC, man.
Wow,
Give me
Trojans.
my Ava. I like Makai Lemon. I love my Ava. I don't think Notre Dame's that good of a team. I'm gonna stand on my take.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I actually agree with you. And Notre Dame's not a fraudulent team.
Another Georgia fan.
Yes, you are correct.
Just
Georgia.
so the pod knows.
Just so that
I mean,
we're all aware.
y'all are acting like they got absolutely destroyed against Miami and Texas A&M. Those were both one possession games in the final minutes, and Notre Dame just didn't make the play at the end.
Acting like they lost.
No.
As they
Well,
did.
they did. Yeah, you're not wrong, but I mean, the playoff system's different now, and I still think Notre Dame's a good team. I think everyone hates on them just because they're independent, and yes, I agree that they don't really play anyone for the rest of the year. But I still doesn't take away the fact that they're not a bad team.
I don't think they're a bad team.
So for that reason, I'm taking Notre Dame.
Taking Notre Dame. Maybe you want to switch?
I'm just saying.
I'm going to take the Irish in this one, too. I do think it's going to be a close game. I think USC is going to give them an absolute battle. I think that they have a pretty good run defense, so I don't know if Love's going to be able to run wild on these guys. So CJ Carr's going to have to step up, but I think the Irish are very strong right now. They might end up getting what might be their best win on their playoff resume, and they must get it or else they're done. So I'm going to go Notre Dame at home.
Even if they did win, I don't think it's enough of a big win for them to be in the playoff. I'm riding USC.
USC.
Give me my Ava. Give me
Wow.
my lemon. I love it.
Lemon's
All
a
right,
stud,
baby.
dude. I'm
He's so
all
good.
in on Makai
He's so good.
You can be a Patriot.
I'm gonna stay on this. I mean, frauds. They're frauds. Notre Dame are frauds. So that's why I'm taking USC.
Okay. Well, we'll get over to this. This is a very intriguing matchup to me. Number 23, Utah takes
Utah
on
always finds their way on.
Holy-
number
it's
15,
Holy War.
BYU.
Holy War.
The Holy War. Why don't you start us off?
Give me Utah.
Utah.
Nope.
It was against the Mormons.
There's no BYU anymore.
Dude, Bear Bachmeier is an absolute
Bear
stud.
is a beast.
Learn that, guys.
Yeah,
True freshman. 6-0.
he is
BYU.
a
Give me
stud.
Utah.
With that being said, give me Utah as well. I think I'm going to continue rolling with the Utes, man. I mean, I think they've looked dominant since their loss to T-Tech, who has obviously looked pretty dominant themselves. I think BYU and Bear deserve respect, though. I think it's going to be an awesome, awesome game. I think there's going to be a lot of run in the rock in this one, though. It might be ugly football, but a very competitive matchup. But I'm going to go Utes. I think they're favored for a reason in this one.
Give me BYU at home. I'm a believer in Bear, and I love L.J. Martin, the running back for BYU. He's averaging 6.5 yards per carry. I mean, BYU's, I think, very underlooked team right now just because they really haven't played anybody. But over the past 3 years, they've kind of consistently grown and kind of played like a team that you could kind of throw into the mix a little bit, and I think they're going to continue that this weekend.
I'm also going Utah. Brigham Young does not do it for me, man.
The real you.
Like, everything you said was valid. It's BYU. I just don't see them ever being like, oh, we got to play BYU this week.
They're pretty good last year.
No, I know. I'm not
Respect
trying to
Agent
discredit
Zero.
their
Legacy.
resume or anything. I think Utah, I don't know. I just don't think BYU is good. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, I don't think Utah's good. Give me the Mormons.
The Mormons.
Mormons!
Sorry, politically correct. Give me BYU. I
Brigham
really,
Young.
The Church of Latter-day Saints is the correct terminology.
I really like Bear, and BYU's won the last 2 Holy Wars. So
I mean, does Bear have the most aura ever of number
Literally,
47
like,
at
insane
quarterback?
number.
Probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
Super hot take of the year from you, by the way. BYU's going to beat Texas Tech.
I don't think so.
We're looking ahead, and I don't hate that take, but we'll see. Moving on back to the conference champions, number 11, game of the week maybe. Number 11, Tennessee takes on number 6, Alabama. Alabama is an 8-point favorite. P-Man's going last on this one because we definitely want to hear the spiel, but Matt, why don't you lead us off?
This is my I don't know, so just you guys go first. I literally wrote down I don't know.
You don't know?
Okay, so that's the Oracle's pick, is that he doesn't.
Oracle has no idea.
We'll move
This
on.
is a hard game to pick. I'll just circle back.
Okay, well, I'll go first, and I'm going to go upset. I'm going Tennessee here in this one. I've had this one circled for weeks, and so has Tennessee. I think everyone is back on the Bama train, rightfully so. But this is the best team they'll have faced since Georgia, and I think this Vols team is hungry. For a signature win, give me Joey Aguilar to put on an absolute show, which should be a very, very fun game between two awesome college football quarterbacks. So I think the Vols are going to get it done on the road.
I don't know who I'm gonna pick for this.
No one knows.
I don't.
You know.
We're going to pick. You guys are
I'll spit off and then I'll make a decision at the end. I think Alabama's run game has kind of been non-existent the beginning first half of this year, and I don't know if Jam's going to be playing this weekend. I know he got hurt at the end of last week's game, and I don't know if he's going to be back in time. But Ty Simpson's a dog. He is.
He is.
And JP can give more insight about the couple of DBs that were out when they played Georgia. I don't really know much about them, but apparently they're pretty good.
They're good.
And they're back now, so I think it's going to be a shootout, but I'll go with the Bulls.
The
honestly.
Vols?
I'll go with the Bulls, make Pete happy, and hopefully they can get the job done.
Oh man, I feel like I'm an absolute vibe kill for this take. I'm taking Bama. As much as I want to see Tennessee get it done for multiple reasons. I just want to see you be able to victory lap beating Bama. Man, I just don't want to bet against 15 right now. And I think you'd agree Tennessee's defense hasn't played great against players who are not as good as Ty Simpson. And I just think it matches up really well for him to have a huge day. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think Bama wants retribution from last year. They're kind of on like a payback tour right now of games. I don't know, man. I think Bama's going to win the SEC. I said it earlier, and future Steeler Ty Simpson is just that guy. So
Future Steeler Joey Aguilar. Do you want to switch your pick? You can switch your pick.
I'll let Pete talk.
Well, no, let me.
Well, no, he's going last. Matt, you made your decision?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going Bama. It's it's Theismann season.
Chris Braswell going to go down, though.
It's going to be a close game. I will say. They play, I mean, y'all almost beat Georgia. They beat Georgia pretty close. I do think Tennessee has the ability to play in these big games and keep it close. I can't bet against Ty Simpson. He's a dog.
Respect for the scene.
Yeah, man. He's got motion, man. I mean,
He does. Does Joey have more?
You said you can't bet against Ty Simpson?
I can't.
It's okay, I can.
Oh.
Give me the Vols.
Nice.
You mentioned our DBs. I would be very shocked if Jamad McCoy plays. I mean, he tore his ACL in January. They had him questionable for every game. I doubt he'll play. I don't know if Ricky Gibson's going to come back. He's the other corner that's hurt. But Colton Hood, he's a stud. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. Our run game hasn't been the best. But honestly, Bama's offense. I mentioned Tennessee's first in the country offensive points per game. Bama was like 20 something. So I mean, I don't know. I know defense wins championships, but you got to score more points than the other team. So
Joey and the boys, are you going to keep your pick or are you switching?
I'll just keep it for now. I mean,
For now, you get 5 seconds. 5, 4,
I'm
3.
gonna stay with the Bulls
2,
just because I'm out.
Bulls. I like it. Well, the Vols hit 3 of the 5 picks. That was interesting. I thought it was just going to be a P riding on that one, but hey, that's going to be an awesome game. What might not end up being an awesome game, number 5 Ole Miss visits number 9 Georgia. College game day is in Athens. And the Dogs are 6.5 point favorites at home against the number 5 team in the country. JP, keep us rolling. Who do you have in this game?
I am actually going to take Georgia. But I do think it will be a great game. I do not think y'all will blow them out. I think Ole Miss covers.
Okay.
Crazy line. I'm taking Georgia. I think I talked about earlier. I think Ole Miss is kind of fraud. I don't think they'll be able to stop Georgia on the ground or through the air. I don't think their defense is that great. I know they're playing better than they have in the past, but I don't know, man. Tough environment for Ole Miss to go in and win. So I'm taking Georgia. They need it.
I'm going to take Georgia as well. Obviously, I'm a Georgia guy through and through, but I kind of see some emergence from Georgia right now. Obviously, the first half was pretty pitiful last week against Auburn, but seeing the upside of our offense right now with Colby Young really stepping up at wide receiver and Zachariah Branch outside with his speed and just getting the ball into our playmakers' hands, I think is really growing. The committee that we have in the backfield is really, really good right now, and I love that. And I kind of see the Kirby Smart Lane Kiffin relationship as the Alabama-Georgia relationship, where,
Didn't Ole Miss win last year?
They did.
but still, that was wrong. But it's still the same thing. Like, I just think Kirby Smart's one of the best coaches in the nation, and I don't
The
think
best.
Lane Kiffin is gonna be able to kind of compete with that.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dogs. I think Kirby is the best coach in the nation. I think this Ole Miss team is not as good as their record. And, Trinidad's an absolute baller, I think. But I think it's the best team they'll face in the regular season. And what will be a rocking Athens environment. I think Georgia hasn't really played pretty at all this year. But this team has a lot of grit, and I actually think there's going to be a decent amount of points in this game. And I think Gunner and the boys are going to cover the 7 points.
Who's that coming down the track? It's the Rebs. Give me Ole Miss. I'm taking it.
I'm glad
All right?
you said that.
Watch
Dude,
all
we
of-
needed you to pick Georgia for the curse.
I don't care. I need wins on this, okay? I need it. Okay? You all are taking Georgia. I'm taking Ole Miss. The streak has been broken at Sanford. All right? It's done. All right? This home field advantage that you claim that you have is over. Okay? Ty Simpson went in there and dogged on him. All right?
He has motion.
He has motion. Again,
Does Trinidad have motion?
and Trinidad might have some motion there
He
too.
might not.
And I'm taking Ole Miss.
Okay.
How about those Rebs, man?
How about
How
those
about
Rebs? That will be an awesome week of college football. Hopefully a lot of upsets. The boys were pretty deferring, I think, in opinion for the most part, which I think bodes well for a great week of college football. Time to move on to the real league, the NFL. Week 7, the Bills and the Ravens are on bye. We'll see if they can beat the bye week. Both teams going in with
real
bad
teams are playing
vibes.
this week.
But the real team start on Thursday Night Football in the Unkable. The Pittsburgh Steelers face the Cincinnati Bengals in a big-time divisional matchup with Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco facing off. You know what? You start us off, Matt. Start off our NFL slate. Who you got?
We're going for the curse here? Is that what we're doing?
Might be. Who you got?
I'm taking the Steelers.
Still is.
Yeah, they're a better team than the Bengals. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I think short week doesn't really bode well for the Bengals, even though I guess Joe Flacco coming in new, maybe the short week might kind of even things out. I still think the Steelers are just going to take this game. Ugly football, I'm anticipating it. Maybe the Steelers get some points in this one, get the offense rolling. Hopefully Jalen Warren has an awesome game. Go Steelers. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. Yinzers.
I'll go Pittsburgh too. I don't think Gabe likes that, but I think Joe Flacco is gonna benefit Cincinnati, but I still think Cincinnati sucks overall as a team. I mean, they have everything you could ever ask for at a skill position on offense, but it doesn't matter if you don't have no line or a defense to do anything with it. And Aaron Rodgers and Kalen, I mean, they look like the truth right now in the last couple of weeks, and I think they can do it.
Here you go.
Please.
Don't be afraid.
Dude, just for sanity, give me the Bengals.
The Bengals!
Thank you.
For the second week in a row.
They burned me
Oh,
last
thank
week, but
you.
I don't care. My prop will reflect who I want to win this game.
Wow.
Thank you.
Bengals.
You don't know what you just did for me. Because I was really going to have to pick the Bengals. Like, I was actually fully preparing myself. Which I said last week on the pod. The Bengals are going to win this game. So I would not be shocked. It's just Steelers are 0-6 against divisional opponents on Thursday nights. We suck on Thursday. So it's a bad matchup there. However, we're fully healthy. We're playing well. The defense is flying around. Flacco's been on the team for about a week. They should get it done. And if they want to go where they want to go, they should go and get this one done. The offense can get it going. They've been playing well. Give me the Steelers. Give me Rod. I think Rod's going to have a good day.
However, the Thursday Night Football has been cursed.
Yep,
for favors.
it's weird. It's weird, man.
So, Bengals, finally, get some love on the pod. Moving on to London. I mean, again,
I'm usually the guy who's like for this stuff. This gotta stop. I mean, this is ridiculous.
It's the last one in London.
I mean, it's gotta stop, man.
it's stopping.
Is it because your team has kind of sucked over there? Is that why?
We went 1-1.
Yeah,
you guys
we
were like the
scraped
London
by
ones,
the
okay?
Browns and
It's
we
okay.
stomped you.
Well,
You
the
didn't
loss.
stomp.
We did.
Coleman almost cost you the game there.
Yeah, but we didn't. And you got lucky.
Okay, well,
Los Angeles Rams take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is not a home game for Jacksonville. Very far from it. but they are underdogs, I believe, to the Rams at home. JP, who do you have in this one?
I'm going with the Jags. I mean, LA to England is quite literally the furthest that you could possibly go.
Yeah.
So give me the Jags.
Can I make a comment on that? They did stay in Baltimore so that they didn't have to go to LA. So
Okay.
they were practicing at Camden Yards, the Orioles
Big news.
facility. So just
Insider
FYI.
scoop. Well done.
I like that.
Still a lot of
Work.
travel. Give me the Jags.
Give me the Rams and Stafford. I know there's no Puka. That's going to be an adjustment, but this is why you have a Tay Adams. I think they go and get it done.
I second that. I'm going with the Rams. No Puka, obviously. You get Tyler Higbee back, which is kind of a minimal to some people, but I think it's a pretty big check down guy for Stafford. I mean, they've had that connection for years now, and I think he's a pretty big addition. And I just really don't believe in Jacksonville still. I don't. I mean, they're winning some games, and they look okay from time to time, but I just don't think they're a complete football team yet.
Agreed.
I'll third that. I'm going to go Rams also. I think you guys touched on it. I think they're a stronger team overall. I actually think it's going to be a very ugly football game that no one's going to want to watch. Despite it being two pretty good teams this year, I think Stafford and the boys will get it done against the Jags. I'm going to ride Rams.
Rams, Jacksonville. This is a back to earth game.
Duval.
No Duval this week. Yeah, Rams. Give me Rams.
Rams in this one. Moving on, the New Orleans Saints visit the Chicago Bears coming off a huge victory on Monday Night Football. Saints have been hanging in with everybody this year. Matt, who do you have in this game?
So last night we watched the Bears win against the Commanders. My 15-2. Are they 2 losses yet?
They have 3
They have
losses.
3.
So that's over. The 14-3 Commanders will update. I hate doing this, but give me the Bears. Saints will cover though.
Oh,
So.
Saints cover. I'm going to go New Orleans to win this game. I think the Saints are going to get a big win. I think they've been hanging in all year. I think this is a letdown spot for Chicago against a team that is still hungry to get wins. I don't think the Saints have quite bought into we're going to suck this year yet. And I think Rattler's playing good football, dude. I think there's going to be some points scored in this game, and I think the Saints are going to upset. Give me New Orleans.
I didn't watch any of that Chicago game because obviously it was a Falcons game, so I don't know what they did. I just heard
It was good.
I just heard positive things. Yeah, and so for that pure reason, I'm going to take Chicago. I trust Ben Johnson to get it done at the end of the day. And if Caleb Williams is starting to come around and look like a complete quarterback, I only see it going up from here. And so I'm just going to ride on the hot tail for Chicago.
I'm also going with the Bears. That Commanders game is a game that they would have lost last year and almost every year before that just because they bear.
They should have won last year.
And I think that's momentum for them. I think they're feeling good, and I think they go get this one against a weak Saints team.
I'm also going with the Bears. I mean, they're at home. Ben Johnson will have them ready. I really liked what I saw last night, so give me Chicago.
Yeah. Well, we only had one Saints outright pick, but the boys included before the pod, and the New Orleans Saints at plus 5.5 against the spread are. That's our official table bet of the week. The table bet won last week. 4-2 now, 2 games in a row, 2-game win streak. We're going with another underdog. The Seahawks gave us a big win last week, but we're hoping New Orleans, maybe they take it outright, which it looks like all the boys are looking at a slim Bears victory, but we are going to take the Saints to cover in that one. So that is the official table bet. But moving on.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. The Dolphins visit the Browns. Who you got?
I mean, it's not looking good in Miami. I'm going to take the Browns, and Sean is going to just demolish that defense, I feel like.
Demolish.
Yeah, he's going to run all over them. Sorry, P.
Yeah, I hate it that I'm also going Cleveland. And that's why I thought I low-key would be alone in this, but I think Cleveland, they're actually favored in this game, which is crazy, considering it's Cleveland. But I think the defense is just way better than Miami's, even though Miami's looked a little bit better as far as defensively. I just think it's going to be an ugly game that the Browns can take. I'm going to take Cleveland.
I'm going to go with Miami. I hate that pick because I think Myles Garrett might kill Tua on Sunday. Like, literally, might end his career for, like, the 4th time. But Miami, they should have beat Chargers last week, realistically, if Justin Herbert didn't just look like an MVP in the last 2.5 minutes of the game, and Ladd didn't just go crazy on that run. But, yeah, I'm just going to take Miami's. I just think Cleveland sucks, and Dylan Gabriel's not a great quarterback yet.
Dude, I'm totally with you, Mitchell,
Yeah,
on,
sure.
on multiple things that you said. Like, we're forgetting that Miami is very close to being a winning football team right now. They could have beat y'all. Again, this isn't a hypothetical league. They could have beat y'all. They were in the game with the Bills. They should have beat the Chargers. Like, it's easy for me to talk myself into a win for the Dolphins here, especially as dogs against Cleveland. It just seems like y'all have a real culture problem right now, and the vibes just scare me. And Cleveland's defense is legit. We handled them. I don't know. I'm not going to be surprised if the Finns win this game, but I also think Judkins could run for 150, and they could do a good job quieting y'all's offense. So I'm going to go with the Browns.
Can I say before you start, my hot take, I didn't say it, I think Mike McDaniel's going to get fired after this game.
Oh, wow.
He probably won't. I hope he does. He probably won't.
That's what I think is going to happen. I think the Browns will be the nail in the coffin.
Quinshon will run for 150 plus on us. I mean, give me the Fins.
The Finns.
No confidence whatsoever. Give me the Fins.
The Finns. Okay. Well, this game might not be close, but crazier things have happened. The Raiders, Geno Smith and the boys, visit Patrick Mahomes and the boys, who are starting to find themselves. Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got in this one, P-Man?
I'm glad I'm going first. Give me the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
They're back.
They're back.
Yeah, Raiders fans, I might not even tune into this one, man. The Chiefs are taking this one. I don't think they're going to cover the 11.5 just because they love to win close games, but there won't be a doubt that they're going to go win this one, in my opinion.
I'm also going to take Kansas City, but I will say, if this game was in LA,
So,
or
LV.
LV, the next time they play them, I'm taking Vegas. Every year, one of these games, normally it's when it's in Vegas, for some reason it's a problem for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Just for some random reason. Like when Derek Carr was there, I mean, he threw it for like 400 yards every time against the Chiefs, and Geno can do the same thing. But this week, it's the Chiefs.
I'm going Kansas City as well. I think the Raiders just have issues going on as well, and I think Brock Bowers has an injury that is way worse than they're making it out to be because he just is like, oh, he might play and then he's out again.
The direct quote was he could sit for the long haul.
I think he may not play, and
He's out through at least the bye.
Got a
For sure.
crazy dynasty trade offer for Brock Bowers.
If anyone wants him in our league,
So for that reason, I'm going Kansas City, and they're starting to roll. I think they will cover. I'm going to say that.
Chiefs. Voodoo magic, man.
Chiefs.
maybe we'll
The
curse
Chiefs
them.
voodoo
And
magic was the only thing that can overcome the day three.
But
guys.
I was gonna say, can the day three
I
guys
think
voodoo
that-
magic overweigh?
And that's why I'm taking them because I think our magic beats theirs.
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't. I just
do.
think
I
they
don't
have it.
think we have it like that.
I don't think
yet.
we do yet. Although, shout out to the nice comments. We appreciate it.
Seriously, that one guy.
That one guy.
We love that one.
You know who you are.
That crazy offer was Ben Sinnott and a second rounder for Brock Bowers.
Oh my word!
He offered you that?
Yeah.
You
You
had Brock
should take
Bowers?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Don't take that.
Another really exciting game.
This game, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. But Patriots at Titans.
Shouldn't be.
I shouldn't have a reason to be nervous, but I don't need to go last in this one. Matt, start us off.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Give me the Patriots. I'm not doing
Oh, he
that.
psyched us.
I'm afraid of what might happen here. I'm also going Pats. I don't need to explain it. I think, Braves return big time. I think it's important to him that we get this one. Titans are in disarray. I don't think it's going to be packed out there in Nashville. I still am going to have fun, though. Go Drake May. Keep it rolling, man.
It's New England. I mean, Cam Ward doesn't have anyone to throw to besides Van Jefferson now with Calvin Ridley being out. Like it's just going downhill for the Titans right now.
Yeah, man, it's the Pats. I do think the Titans are going to cover. It's a big spread. And the Titans are desperate for a win. I don't think the Pats are really a go out there and we're going to blow you out type of team, respectfully.
Panthers
I know they
like
did
the
it to the
word.
Panthers, but you just scraped by the Saints fairly.
On the road. I guess that's.
I'm going to give my take now. I think the Pats are going to win, but Braves homecoming, we'll see. I think the Titans cover.
Even Patriots.
He didn't want to do it.
Yeah. We'll see what happens after the Titans fired their guy. But
I don't like the way he said that.
Talk about a culture problem.
give me the Patriots.
It's a great team, man.
Talk about $260,000 every hour for that coach.
Shouts to Brian Callahan. Gone, but we'll
Forgotten.
probably be forgotten.
Will very quickly be forgotten.
This is actually a
Future
very,
Steelers
very,
OC.
very, I think it's an intriguing game. Eagles at Vikings. The Vikings coming off the bye. Eagles in disarray right now.
Everyone at 3. Say what team.
JP, go ahead.
Give me the Eagles. I mean, they're kind of in disarray. They get a bounce back. Eagles.
Bounce back opportunity.
Also, give me the Eagles. I think Saquon might just go ballistic in this game. He's due. I don't think the Vikings are super strong against the run just based on what I've seen the last couple weeks. And JJ, if he plays, man, I just don't see him really carving up that Eagles defense. So, but Dart did it, so who knows?
There are just so many questions for me behind this game with the Eagles and the Vikings. If JJ plays, it's the Eagles. If Carson Wentz plays, I think they have a chance, but I also think it depends on if Philly's guys on defense come back. Right now, there's no Q Mitchell, no Jalen Carter. You don't have Landon Dickerson either. So if they all don't play, I mean, this could very easily be the Minnesota, but I think as a team overall, Philly's better still. So I'll just go with Philly for now.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I actually am going Minnesota this game. I have a weird feeling.
Minnesota!
How about, dude? How about put them on? Yeah, I'll put them on for now. I'm gonna take the Vikings in this game. Yeah, that part doesn't look good on me. We're gonna take it off. I think I have a weird feeling, and I think the Eagles are in a bad place right now. I think we said Buffalo's in a bad place, and they kind of are too. But I think the Eagles are in a worse place. I think KFC's been scheming up a team that's struggling right now for a week and a half now, and I think that JJ is going to come back and have a good game. I think Dart had a good game and shows that anybody can.
Can I ask if the Eagles had Jalen Carter this weekend, do they stop the Giants?
Nah, I don't think
It
it's a
helped,
17-point
yeah,
difference, but I
yeah,
think he
probably
helps. But I don't know if it's going to be a run game. I think I just feel like it's a feeling pick. It's one of those weird ones that I think it's going to be Minnesota this week.
Skull.
Moving on. Panthers versus the winless Jets. Oh, we love the Jets, man. Just God bless the Jets. God bless their hearts. Who we got in this one, Matt?
The Jets have burned me so many times, so I'm going to take the Panthers.
Panthers are your team. You love
Yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great team. You never know when they're going to win. Might as well take them now. So.
Yeah, you never know when they're going to win. You never know when they're going to lose either. I'm doing it again. New York Jets get it done at home. Justin Fields. This is a team that can be beaten. Carolina is not as good as 3-3, I don't think. I think the Jets, they aren't that good either, but I think this is a very good opportunity for them to get a win. So I'm going to go Justin Fields in the books. Kind of reluctantly, but I'm going to go with the Jets.
A Garrett Wilson-less Jets will never win this game. Give me Panthers.
Do it with me.
Oh. I'm going with the Jets, man. They've got to win at some point. They're not going 0-17.
Come on.
Just run QB draw with Fields every play. I feel like that's your best.
And hand it to Brees.
Yeah, just read option.
Yeah.
Do that. Run the wishbone. You might win if you run the wishbone.
You might.
Aaron Glenn, you're coaching for your job, buddy. So go win,
You think he is?
dude.
I don't think he
Chuba
is.
come back?
Yeah,
I think
he's
Chuba comes
questionable.
back and the team gets worse because Rico Dowdle's
Hey,
that guy.
hey, now respect Chuba.
I respect Chuba. It's my
They
best.
paid that boy.
Chuba, my apologies.
Yeah,
But Rico Dowdle, number 5, is that guy.
They got
T-Man, is he going to win it for him?
Is who gonna win what for who?
Rico going to win it for the Panthers?
Jets, Jets.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
How about him? I don't know why I'm rooting for the Jets.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I literally hate them so much. But
Just love an
Justin
underdog.
Fields breakout game.
Gotta love an underdog. Gotta love Jay
He's
Fields.
played relatively good.
Oh,
There's
no,
like-
he
so
has
last
not.
Dude,
Fantasy-wise.
it makes me sick that they scored 30 on us. Like,
And he
Justin
was
Fields
great
went
in that
crazy.
game. But the Jets get
It was
the
personal
majority.
for him, though.
it was personal,
It was.
but we still beat that.
How about him?
beat that.
How about the Jets? Now the another New York team that got a huge win on Thursday Night Football goes into Denver on the road against the Broncos. JP, who do you got in this game?
I'm reluctantly picking the Broncos just because of how the Giants played on the road in New Orleans. I don't think they're a good road team. Give me the Broncos.
Man, I think the Broncos are about to humble the Giants. I just have a feeling that they think they're really good after beating the Eagles, and the Broncos are going to be like, y'all want to play a real defense? And I think they're going to shut them down, man. Give me the Broncos.
I don't think that Mr. Aura, as Mr. Relevant would say, has proven that he can air the ball out consistently yet, and Pat Surtain's not going to let anybody catch a ball on him, and their defense is just too good right now, and I think this could be a good weekend for Bo Nix to kind of get things rolling offensively, and give me Denver.
Man, that receiving core is in trouble.
Yeah, I think Gabe took the words out of my mouth. I think the Broncos are going to absolutely roll them this week. I think that the Giants are a big-time vibes team. I think they're a good home team, and they feed off that environment. And I just think Denver's actually quietly playing very good ball right now. It's a bad matchup for New York, in my opinion. I think Denver's going to roll these guys this week.
Do it. Take Mr. Aura.
You're starting them in fantasy.
You said that they can't throw the ball?
No.
Yeah, well, they don't need to because they got Cam Scatterboo. They're going to run all over that Broncos defense. Give me the Giants.
Oh, I can't wait to see this clip.
Golly, man. Hey, the G-Men, maybe they keep it rolling. I will say if the Giants win this weekend, they're shutting me up.
Oh, they might be
man.
legit.
They're
My
shutting me
9-8
up.
pick might be not crazy.
Russell Wilson will be just.
Oh,
Dude,
they
we
need
didn't
to
have-
play
we did-
Rusty.
but like,
We did not have to bring up Russ.
Rusty revenge game.
No,
over
we
here.
did not have to bring up Russ.
I'm sorry, but like.
No, man,
it's-
you know what?
it's-
I'm actually sick of the Rusty disrespect. He came in for one play. I don't know if the ball got tipped or
booed.
not. But he's getting booed, man. That is
They need to trade him.
ridiculous.
They need to trade him to Denver this week so he can get a
No,
win. this
man,
week.
just trade him back to Pittsburgh for vibes. Like,
That's
He doesn't
trying to
deserve
make
this.
out
He
with
doesn't.
Horrible in the
Dable is a clown show, dude. You cannot
Don't see
seriously
that-
be
don't
this
see that
obsessed.
eye contact
Oh, he
as
loves
came
that.
out of that tent.
Dude,
Just
it's
shut
his
him
him
down.
and Cam
This is one
Scadaboo's
size
little
guys.
love triangle as he's like flocking into the tent. Like, Jackson, are you okay?
Yeah, there's something weird going on there.
It's a weird.
It's like kind of admirable, but a little
Guys,
weird.
it's-
as well.
it's
Like they
It's
traded
exciting.
Russie's cringe for like the aura cringe of like Jackson Dort. Like,
You just beat the Eagles, man.
dude,
It
Russie.
was a big win.
They don't get there without
All
Russie.
right.
Mr. Unlimited.
We need
Mr.
to move forward.
Limited.
We need to move forward. This is an awesome, intriguing game.
This is the game of the week.
It actually is. The Indianapolis Colts visit the Chargers. Justin Herbert and the boys. 5-1 Colts versus the 4-2 Chargers. Matt, who do you have in this one?
The Chargers maybe should have lost to the Finns. And the Colts are looking like the runaway favorite. And everything in my mind is telling me to pick the Colts. And I'm going to pick the Colts.
Did you say
Colts.
runaway favorite for what?
Maybe the best team in the NFL.
Wow.
I mean, guys, Indiana Jones.
Okay, I think
Runaway favorite is bold.
I mean, this could be the one that solidifies them as an upper echelon
okay.
team. I mean,
look, he's making some crazy takes, but I honestly don't think that last take was that crazy for this year. I think the Indianapolis Colts are going to win this game. I'm taking the Colts as well. The Colts are playing good ball, man. I mean, just simple as that. I think there's not really a flaw I can see right now of their team. Please tell me if I'm
I'll
wrong.
get to my pick.
Yeah, at your pick, please tell me if I'm wrong. I don't see a current flaw with this team. They're playing good defense. The offensive line is rolling their opponents. Justin Taylor's running that rock, and Daniel Jones is commanding that offense.
Tyler Warren?
And Tyler Warren, I mean, is just an absolute
Love
difference
C1.
maker. There's nothing. I think they still haven't earned their respect yet, and I think this is their best opportunity to do that right now. And honestly, the Chargers aren't playing dominant football, especially the last 3 games. They aren't looking as great as we were heralding them 3-0, and they're banged up a little bit too. They may not have QJ. I'm going to go Colts in this one.
Love it.
Like it.
I think the Colts are a great team. Don't get me wrong. I'm purely going to take the Chargers because right now 81% of the public is on them straight up. And so for that pure reason, I'm taking the Chargers. But at the same time, like, don't get me wrong. They've statistically and shown everybody that they're a good team. But outside of, like, who have they really played? Honestly. Like, yes, they beat the Broncos. Okay.
And they're rolling everyone else.
They lost to the Rams. Okay, they rolled the Rams. They rolled the Raiders. They kind of barely beat the Cardinals last week.
And the Dolphins
With
rolled in.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, and they rolled the Dolphins. Like, none of those teams are good, realistically. And I think the
They're
Chargers
actually
are
quite
going to be.
They're bad. But I think
So I think the Chargers have a chance, and I I like Herbert a lot, so I think they get it done. And they get QJ back this week, too.
I'm with you, man. I don't think the Colts are fraud by any means. I'm not trying to say that.
Mhm.
However, they do have holes in the secondary on the boundaries. And I think if you have Ladd, man, and if you have Keenan Allen, start him. I think Herbert's going to go get this one done and prove why he should be in MVP talks. I like the Chargers this week.
Incredible performance from Kamani also.
Yeah, well, that's expected on our defense. Give me the Chargers, though. I mean, I like them at home. Herbo keeps it rolling. If they get QJ back, that would be big for them. But even if they don't, Trey Harris will hold up the rear.
Trey Harris,
I like it.
break out me.
Maybe. Or KLS.
Hey,
Your boy.
dude, they got talent.
They do. Packers visit the Cardinals. Cardinals may get Kyler back this week. I would expect them to. They're at home. They play a Packers team that hasn't looked very dominant recently. P-Man, who you got?
I'm going to go with the Packers. I'm just kind of butthurt that Marv got a concussion last week. So give me the Packers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers, too. I don't want to be in a situation where we find out Jacoby Brissett is starting again. And, I mean, he played well, but they're not beating the Packers with Jacoby Brissett. And I don't even know if they are with Kyler. So give me the Packers.
Yeah, I think it's the Packers. I think with Kyler, Arizona's still pretty good, but they haven't really successfully done anything for the season, so just think the Packers.
Really want to take Arizona. Not going to. I just think they're so banged up, man. And I just don't think they're that good when they're healthy either. I think Green Bay isn't that good either, honestly, with how I think they're a good team, but I don't think they're like the top tier right now. Like we probably were all putting them there. So I think they are susceptible to an upset. I just don't think it's going to be this week. So I'm going to take Green Bay, but I would not at all be surprised if Arizona came out and won this game.
Day 3 guys first. I love seeing a team lose, especially in my division. Give me the Packers.
He's reversing them.
I'm reversing them
I'll
hard.
just have one thing too. People kind of hate on it and don't really give him a lot of respect, but Christian Watson does come back this week, which I think has a huge deep threat and will allow
And of course we want that.
Jordan Love
Yeah,
to
of course. Let's all pick the Packers. I love
I don't think he'll be as involved with those other guys still.
Hey, Romeo, though, I need some
Romeo's
big
playing
time
good.
goals this
That's
week.
your only
please.
starting wide receiver that's over 6 foot or 6'1". I think he's.
I think Dontavion's pretty big.
He's on my fantasy team.
6'2".
Dontavian's 6 foot and
Oh.
Christian Watson's 6'4".
There you go.
It is a big difference in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. We'll move forward with another divisional matchup. The Commanders visit the Cowboys. This is a very intriguing game. There should be a lot of points in this one. Matt, who you got?
We want the 14-3 Commanders. So, yeah, give me the Commanders. And I just won't pick the Cowboys. I'm sorry. I just hate Dallas. So,
We'll do it. I'm going to Cowboys. I'm going to Cowboys in a shootout. I think shootout bodes well for Dallas. I think they get a home game. I think when they play teams that it's just going to be who can score more points. I think Dak's playing better football. And I think he's playing better than Jaden Daniels right now. So I'm going to go Dak and the boys.
I'm going to go Dak and the boys also. CD comes back this week. They're going to be rolling on all cylinders on offense, and Washington just hasn't looked very efficient overall as a team on offense. And unless they can figure something out soon, I think Dallas wins.
I'm honestly shocked. I thought I was going to be the only one that picked the Cowboys this week. I'm going to grasp at straws here. But Matt Eberflus shut down Jaden Daniels last year early. I think he's going to have a good plan to limit, not shut down, but limit. And I just think Dak is playing out of his mind, dude. I mean, he's playing so well. George Pickens is rolling. I don't know. Are we getting CD back this week? Does
I
anyone
think
know?
he's questionable. I think he might play.
If CD comes back, man, I feel really good that the Cowboys can go and get this one at home. So give me Dak. Give me 4.
It is looking good right now. That's what I just read.
You picked the Commanders, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I'm going Cowboys.
man.
Yeah, I'm going
You
Cowboys.
did it. I think like every week he's the only one that takes the Commanders.
I'm going Cowboys. Well, he's 15-2. I mean,
Well, I know, but it seems like everybody else kind of hates on them a little bit.
no, I was just making sure they had already been.
Right. No,
yeah, no,
no,
I'm
no,
going.
no.
I'm going Cowboys. Yeah. The Commanders lost last night, and something felt weird about them. So
I don't know if it makes a difference either, but Terry McLaurin does come back this week, so that could help.
That'll make a difference too.
honestly,
more points,
I
man.
think that even if CD didn't play, the Cowboys would just fine.
I'm
So
with you, dude. Dak is playing out of his mind.
More points. Moving on to prime time. Falcons again. Off a huge victory. Visit the maybe the Mac Jones Niners, maybe the Brock Purdy Niners. Either way, the banged up 49ers. Falcons are riding high. Pete, who got this one?
Dude, give me the Falcons.
Falcons.
I mean, they looked good the other night. I'm in.
He's in.
I'm with P, man. I never thought that I'd be taking the Falcons in this scenario, and I don't want to be in a scenario where I have to be wishing that Brock's playing or Mac's playing. And I think, dude, Penix was balling out. Bijan may be the best player in the NFL. There's just too much on the Falcons side. So give me 9 in the Falcons.
Obviously, I'm gonna ride with the Falcons as well. I think the injuries on San Francisco is really going to start weighing in on them, and I just don't know if Mac Jones is going to be able to consistently perform how he kind of has been. I mean, he's looked all right, but like Gabe was saying, I mean, Penix was kind of firing on all cylinders. There were a couple of questionable throws he had, but didn't turn into anything negative. Bijan's that guy, it's proven. Drake London's that guy also, and our defense is the best in the country right now. So I think we just continue to do it.
CMC heard that noise. And it doesn't matter if it's Mac Jones. It doesn't matter if it's Brock Purdy. It's probably the same team, regardless of who's trotting out there at quarterback. Niners are a find-away team this year, too, and they're not getting a bunch of credit for how they've wrestled with all those injuries and responded. I don't know if they're getting healthier this week. I haven't really looked into the injuries. I don't think it matters. I'm taking them at home in this one on Sunday Night Football. Falcons looked impressive. I still think they're a pedestrian team and franchise until they prove me otherwise. I'm just being real, and I think the Niners are going to get it done at home.
We have a
Dash,
friend.
hold on.
Wait, no. This relates to that. We have a friend of the pod, Garrett Sutherland.
Shout out to Garrett.
Famous quote out of Mr. Sutherland is, "The Falcons are not a serious franchise and should not be treated as such." They got a big win against the Bills.
They did.
Would a serious franchise go on to then beat this 49ers team?
They
Yes. But they're not a serious franchise. Give me Mac 10 or Purdy. I don't care. Give me the Niners.
Niners.
Let me ask.
Bang, bang.
Let me ask both of y'all this: do you think the Bucs have a better defense than us?
The Bucks?
I'm not changing my mind. I'm just I'm going to answer that.
The Bucks? No.
Not at the moment.
So if the Bucs just had 6 sacks against the 49ers, what do you think our D-line's going to do?
Probably not have 6 sacks. I don't think you can expect 6 sacks.
They're not just
I think we can expect 6 sacks.
Okay, well, if you guys get 6 sacks, you probably win the game, but I don't know.
quote me, not a serious franchise, should not be treated
I'm
as
going to go Niners as well. Bang, bang, Niner game.
Bang.
Divine Diablo is about to.
Divine's a stud.
Let's see.
CMC.
Love to see.
Hey, I want to see the Falcons get some real
the Falcons
victories.
better than the Patriots.
100%. You're going to put AJ Terrell and lock up Kate or whoever the wide receiver one is right now.
You both Peter frauds, Bills.
Hey, we'll see you in the bowl.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football. 2 more
The
Monday Night
Tostitos.
Football games. Why do we keep getting 2 Monday Night Football games, man? 2 of them?
They don't
can't
like
watch
viewership
both.
on one game.
They don't. This is a really good one. If
Texans in prime time.
Yeah, this one
Well,
will
also, hey, no Chiefs in prime time, which is kind of
That's a win for the country. That's a
I mean,
win
they
for
had
the
to play
country.
the Raiders to get them off prime time. Buccaneers versus the Lions, 2 teams worthy of prime time. Bake Show takes on Goff and the boys. Or maybe Dan Campbell and the boys. But, Matt, who you got in this one?
It's always the Bucks. I mean, always the Bucks. I mean, Baker is the sweetheart of the league. He's shown the most heart out of any quarterback in this league. He just wants it. I mean, this is a team that's battling injuries, especially in the receiving core. They don't have Bucky Irving. They're still going to find a way, though.
Aaron
So,
Rodgers exists.
sure. Okay. Yeah, give me the Bucks.
Love the Bucks. They're going to lose a few games this year. Not a lot, but a few. This is one that they'll lose. I think it's going to be Detroit at home getting a bounce-back victory. The Bucks are just really banged up, man. At a certain point, you face a team that's just really good. And, as much magic as you have, as much grit as you have, it's sometimes not going to be enough. I think this is going to be one of Detroit wins. They may win handily, and that's not a knock to the Bucks.
I'm purely going to pick Detroit because Tampa Bay is not a favorite team in the NFL. The fact that this is a 5.5-point spread is kind of crazy to me. I know they're banged up, but if Baker's able to do that with those wide receivers and that talent on offense that he hasn't really had any practice with, give him a full week of preparation. What is he going to go do with that? I think that's kind of scary. But I think the Lions are just going to kind of dominate on the ground this weekend, and I can see D. Monty kind of going pretty crazy this week, in my opinion.
Monty.
I agree with almost everything that y'all said. I think the Lions are going to go get this one. I think a lot of people want to overreact to that Chiefs game and be like, are the Lions bad again? I don't think so. I think Goff's going to have a really good game. Tampa's defense can be had through the air and on the ground, and I think Detroit's going to attack them. Tampa Bay's too beat up. I just don't see him beating this one.
I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Wow.
I know that Tampa Bay's beat up, but the Lions secondary is beat up. I mean, they don't have Brian Branch this game.
Ryan
Kirk-
Branch.
Yeah, that's a whole different deal. Kirby Joseph was limping off the field.
I love to see that.
And Terrion.
Terrion didn't play.
Kind of like to see
So-
Kirby Joseph in a bad
Just
spot.
saying, bro, that might have been the worst look I've ever seen for Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, he
Yeah,
got
bad.
dog walked on national TV after the game.
Yeah, he made
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Bucks on the road.
I will say also for the Lions from last week, we're also kind of forgetting about the fact that it should have been a one-score game going into the fourth quarter because of that callback trick play or whatever you want to call it, which is I think is kind of BS. But
I think Kansas City dominated that game.
That's what they get for doing dumb stuff, honestly.
it was kind of cool, honestly.
Moving on to what should be a probably less exciting Monday Night Football game, but still on, and we will watch because we watch football. The Texans visit the Seahawks. No, I don't think we already did. We'll see. JP, who you got it?
We probably could have done it. I'm going Seahawks. I mean, Jason's legit.
Jason is that guy.
I'm going with Seattle as well. Brutal environment for Houston to come into on a Monday night. However, I think Stroud's playing a lot better. I know they were just on bye, but the week before saw some flashes from him against Baltimore. It is Baltimore, which is partly why I'm taking Seattle. I just love the way Seattle plays football, man. Their defense is really good, and Darnold is playing out of his mind as well. So give me Seattle.
I'm gonna take Houston here. Right now, I don't know. It's another injury thing for me. Witherspoon and Woolen are both questionable to play. If neither of them play, I could very easily see Nico going absolutely crazy this game. And I don't think they're supposed to play. That's the last I read about it. But for that reason, I'm just going to take Houston, and I agree with you. I think CJ's kind of stepping into his shoes again, kind of getting in the groove, and I think they're going to keep it.
Come to me last. I don't know. This is an I don't know for me.
The 12th man, Seahawks, Sam Darnold. I mean, yeah,
Good boy.
I just don't think the Texans are that team that they were last year. I mean, the regression is kind of crazy to look at. So, yep, give me the Seahawks.
Give me the Seahawks. I wanted to take Houston here in the spot. I think it's just gonna be an ugly game. I think it's gonna be low scoring. I think Seahawks are playing good ball. I just do. I hate to say it. Could see the Texans pulling an upset though, but I'm gonna go Seattle, and only our guest picker goes Texans there. We'll see how it goes. Well, for sake of time, we're just gonna quickly say our fantasy hot plays of the week and our against the spread plays of the week. As a reminder, our table bet is the Saints at +5.5. Matt, why don't you read us through your quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and sleeper in fantasy?
I got you.
Who you got?
I'm going to take for my quarterback Caleb Williams.
Mhm.
Probably had a good game. I'm going to take the big beautiful Bill, Ja'Cory Crossett Merritt. I'm going to take Lad McConkey, and I'm going to take Kamani Vidal as my sleeper.
Interesting. Maybe no longer a sleeper after that 25-point game, but we'll allow.
What are the qualifications for this again?
Gotta be kind of bottom half of the position, looking to be in the top half this week. And our records right now, Gabe is our fantasy leader. He's got 32 points on the year. JP has 24 points on the year. He could be higher up, except for Bijan went fed on Monday Night Football, taking away his Rico Dowdle RB1, unfortunately. He was RB2. Matt's at 17 points, and I'm at 16, bringing up the rear, so we're going to try to get some points.
Brother
back in it.
CMC.
Brother of CMC. Luke McCaffrey, very sharp. Great sleeper
Nice job,
pick
Oracle.
last week. I'll read off my picks this week. I'm actually going J.J. McCarthy to have a good fantasy week against Philly. I think they're going to use him. I think he uses his legs too. I just got a hunch Minnesota's going to play good ball. I'm going to take Breece Hall to have a really good game against Carolina. I think they're going to pound that rock because they have to. I think the Jets are going to win the game. I'm going to go Jerry Jeudy. I just have a hunch he's going to get a few big-time catches this week, going to get fed. He has 11 targets last week, a lot to
13.
play for there. And then I'm going to go
13 targets and 5 catches.
Dolphins are a lot more open to a defense, but I'm also going to go Sterling Shepard as my sleeper with the Bucks. Bake, that's his guy, man, right now with the banged-up team. So I'm going to go Sterling to have a good week. It's a sleeper play. Maybe put him in your lineups.
Yeah, if you can rip, and then I'll go after you.
Dude, I think you should follow through and play JJ this week against me in fantasy.
I don't have
I think
Drake.
you should stick to your guns.
I have Drake and Herbo.
Just pick them up. No one has them.
No.
Guarantee you.
I'll play Drake and Herbo.
All
Or
right.
just
So at
Herbo.
quarterback, I'm going with the homer pick. I think he's going nuclear. Give me A-Rod,
Ooh, Rod.
Mr. Cialis on Thursday night. Following that with J.K. Dobbins, falling right outside the threshold. The guy's just going to run all over whoever they put in front of him. They love running the football. Wide receiver, I'm going with your boy, Stephon Diggs.
Diggs.
Had a quiet game against New Orleans. I think he's due for a bounce-back game against a weak team. And then for my sleeper, going with another Pat.
He loves the Pats.
Against probably the worst team in the NFL right now. I think Ramondre gets in the zone at least once,
I like it.
even though he sucks.
So my quarterback, I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels. The Cowboys defense can definitely be had. Running back, I'm gonna go Quinshawn Judkins for reasons I have already expressed. We suck. My wide receiver is gonna be Kendrick Bourne because he's been getting fed the ball. And then my sleeper is going to be Jordan Whittington.
Ooh, how does
Deep sleep.
Puka's out, so start him maybe if you want to. Probably wrong. Go
Maybe
ahead.
in like
In
deeper
deep
leagues.
dynasty, like
Yeah.
16-team league.
Yeah,
You're
you're gonna be starting.
I might start him. So
Hey, we'll see how it goes. And actually,
Yeah, I'm
your
ready
fantasy
to rip.
picks. You
I'm
got
gonna
rip 'em.
go bounce back week. Justin Fields, New York Jets.
Okay.
I think he's gonna go put up a incredible fantasy performance. My running back's gonna be DeAndre Swift with Chicago against New Orleans. I think New Orleans is just a teeter-totter team, and I think DeAndre can get in the box a couple times. My wide receiver is going to be Ted McMillan.
Again, Ted.
Ted, did you say Ted?
I said Ted last week,
Okay.
but Ted's the man.
I'm gonna go with
Tedoroa.
Ted. I think
Tetaroa.
I think he's just consistently going to keep growing, and I don't think New York's a good team. I think it's going to be a shootout in that game, though.
Wow.
And then I don't know if this counts as a sleeper for how y'all do it, but I'm going to go with Trey Tucker and
Probably a sleeper
in Vegas.
for the most part. I like it. And then our picks of the week, Matt, who is your against the spread, your underdog, and your player prop?
I'm going to take the Seahawks at -3.5. I'm going to take the Giants money line, and then Jamar Chase over 69.5 receiving yards.
Respect Jalen Ramsey, buddy.
Over. Hammer.
I'm going to go Browns -3 is such a weird spread. I just think Cleveland's going to cover that and win.
-1.5.
It's -3 right now. And the Colts, I'm going to take their money line at +110 as underdogs. I think that's a great spot for them. And I think I'm going to take Jordan Addison, correlating with J.J. McCarthy, to over 43.5 against Philly.
Good one.
That's good for my fantasy team. I'm taking the Raiders to cover. I believe it's 11.5 the last time I checked. That's a lot of points, man. I think the Chiefs are going to win, but
actually. Now,
that's a lot of points. So give me the Raiders to cover there. Taking the Jets as my underdog. I like what you said about Fields. I hope he does it. I don't know if he will, but I'm taking the Jets. And then I took Rod as my fantasy quarterback. His line is at 210 passing yards. Give me the over, man. I think if we're going to beat the Bengals, we're going to need to throw that rock a little bit. I think Rod is more than capable of doing it.
that pairs pretty well with my prop. I'm going DK Metcalf over 58.5 yards receiving. So hopefully 60 of those 210 go to DK.
DK.
My against the spread is actually reluctantly going to be the Titans. Because
I don't hate it, man.
something's weird there, in my opinion, by your coach. And then my underdog, like I picked in the pick'em, is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars in London.
Wow.
I'll rip a few off too, but my prop of the week is Jordan Love over 8.5 rushing yards against the Cardinals. He's hit this prop 5 of the last 6 games, and I think he's going to keep doing it. I mean, it's 8.5 yards. It's really one scramble if you can get it. My against the spread pick, I'm taking Atlanta plus 2.5 at the 49ers. I think that's kind of clear. Atlanta's rolling right now. And my against the spread bet is going to be Miami plus 2.5 at Cleveland.
Okay. Well, the current records right now, I'm sitting at 500. I've gritted my way back to 99. Gabe is just behind me at 8 and 10 with the Betta records. JP is sitting there at 5 and 13. I don't think anybody hit a prop last week. Matt is 4 and 11. So
It could be worse.
Didn't we hit on Derrick Henry?
could be worse.
For
He was his fantasy.
his fantasy pick.
Yeah. But those are the current records as we stand for fantasy or for Betta records and our fantasy. Gabe is our leader. But I think that it's about everything that we have today. Thank you guys for. Wait, do we have another segment?
I think it's time.
It's time.
It's
It's time to see if you're a ball knower. You thought I forgot? No, I didn't.
Oh,
Boys, we have our question for the week for Mr. Relevant. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Would you like to start us off?
For which one? Day 3 guy or?
Give us a ball knower, or we can do day 3 guy, whatever you prefer. We're going to be asking them all.
I'm going to start with my day 3 guy.
no.
You do better on these.
Yeah.
Was Joe Flacco a day 3 guy?
Ready to go to college.
Pitt. He went to Pitt.
Pitt.
Yeah.
He was. I'm trying to think if he was immediately the starter when he got to Baltimore. He was not a day 3 guy.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Joe Flacco was a first round pick.
Wow, very nice. We can keep rolling the true falses. You want me to go?
Yeah, you got it.
For it.
I'll go. My true false. Was Geno Smith a day 3 guy?
He was not a day 3 guy.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
That is correct. He was a second round pick. Very nice.
Drafted to the Jets.
Drafted to the Jets out of
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Wow.
Very
He was a stud in
nice,
college, and rightfully so. Picked in the second round. P-Man, who you got? He's 2-0 right now. He's rolling.
Was Jacoby Brissett a day 3 guy?
So he went to Ohio State.
He went to NC State.
NC State. He was not a day 3 guy.
Is that your final
Yes,
answer?
that's my final answer.
Go.
Third round pick.
4 for 4.
Third round pick.
Squad wide.
Was Bucky Irving a day 3 guy?
Went to LSU.
No.
No? Where did he go?
Ducks.
He was not a day 3 guy.
Unfortunately, he was.
He was a day 3 guy in the guest. Good him, and he's 3-1.
That sucks.
Way to go,
Sorry.
way to go.
It's
Way
actually
to
Good job,
crazy
Mitchell.
that-
go. We can't have him go 4-0. I mean, that would have been.
Let's see how he does with these trivia cues.
The trivia cues is where you usually hit your threshold here. Comparatively.
That's fine. Yeah.
Do you have a trivia cue for
I
him?
do.
Let's hit it.
Ba. Sabes Which NFL team has produced the most Hall of Famers?
Oh my gosh. It's between. I'm between 3 teams. I'm between the Steelers, the Packers, and the Cowboys.
It is not one of those 3 teams. I'll give you. It.
Really?
That's your free hint.
Wow. Okay. God, man, that's really scary. That
What did you say? What were the 3 teams you said?
Steelers, the Packers,
and the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Those are not that.
Those are 3 good guesses.
Is it the Dolphins?
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Irish.
It's the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
Wow, I hate that.
L
team.
Bears.
The Bears.
Caleb Williams.
Another historic team.
Homosexual QB.
Oh.
Well, I didn't say that.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
Next
You're
kid.
Clarify who that would be added.
You got a question?
I have a question.
Let's hear the question.
This is kind of niche, but
Oh God.
I'm gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
So we have the Unk Bowl on Thursday,
Okay.
but that's just the Unk Bowl to like this week. What is the overall Unk Bowl? Can you name one of the quarterbacks who played in it?
Like the oldest.
I'll give you this. Yeah, the oldest combined.
Oh,
Let me give you the age combination.
okay.
Was 84 years, 243 days.
My goodness.
One
If I
of
were to give you the team of one of the quarterbacks, would you help me out?
The team?
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion of who it is.
I don't think I can give him the
No.
team.
That'd be too easy.
I think it's Peyton Manning playing someone
Okay.
in his Broncos, like in one of the last years against the Broncos. I would have to think. So it's 84. It's gonna be 42 each of them. There's no way Brady was anywhere near that age. Who was old when Peyton was out? Gosh.
You only need one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I only need one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, Peyton Manning against with the Broncos.
Is that your final
Yes,
answer?
that's my final answer.
It's wrong. It was it was Tom Brady versus Drew Brees in 2020.
I'll say Tom.
It was kind of.
How did you not say Brady?
I mean,
He was
He was
I was-
45 when he retired.
I just thought like Manning was always like the fact that he was with the Broncos like really old.
You said there was no way he's that old about Brady.
Yeah, when they played, I was just thinking
Oh,
late,
okay.
late Manning stage. I was trying. I couldn't like. I don't know.
there you go.
All right. Which quarterback was the first in NFL history to pass for over 5,000 yards in a single season? And I will give you 4 options.
Okay.
A. Tom Brady. B. Peyton Manning. C. Dan Marino. Or D. Brett Favre.
James.
In a single season,
In a single season, 5,000 passing yards.
30 for 30.
it's crazy that the first.
The first quarterback to ever throw for 5,000 yards in a single season.
Give me Favre.
Incorrect.
Oh.
It was Dan Marino.
Dirty Dan.
Take the old guy, man.
1984.
Yeah, baby.
5,084 passing
Should
yards.
have. I don't know what. Yeah.
This is a rough performance. Huh?
Oh, he still has one more.
Yeah.
I can say it.
Squad wipe.
Going for the squad wipe. This would take him to below 500 for the day. Or you can end 500. More recent. Okay, there you go. Who was staying on the same thing as last week? Who was the Tampa Bay Bucks Week 1 starting quarterback before Tom Brady was there? Side note, this guy was the starter for multiple years, got replaced by someone else mid-season. But this was his last season with this team.
God, it's kind of a. I'm scared. I'm gonna say the wrong one. Is it Jameis?
It's Jameis.
I was going to say.
I was gonna say Mike.
You wanted to
I
overthink
was
it.
gonna say
Mike.
Mike. I wanted to say Mike.
You wanted to overthink
Gotta
it.
give
I
my
did.
Jameis shout outs whenever I can, man.
Yeah.
Shout
Love
out to
Jameis.
Shout out to Jameis, friend of the pod. That brings you to 4-4 on the week. 35 and 31 overall. Not so bad. Not so bad. And our guest speaker stumped him twice. Stumped him twice. Well, that's it for episode 10 of the Day 3 Guys pod. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey, 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
Round of applause for that.
We love it. And we're working every week to put out a better product for you guys. And we appreciate the support. Like, subscribe, show us love.
Just comment anything, even if it's hate. I mean, it just gets our interactions up. Like, just attack. You know?
Hate on Cheviskoy.
Exactly.
Hey,
Who cares? Just
but
gives us more interactions.
that's it for the boys. Hey, we appreciate y'all. And we'll see ya.
Peace.